explosion means it's time for some Dynamite D&D. We are glad you are back to hang out and listen to some dulcet tones of all of our voices as we go through this adventure. Once again, I am Steve Negretti, the Dungeon Master, throwing down the monsters, the traps, the riddles, the adventures. And we're going to go around the table and introduce all the players. The players are going to tell their own name, their character name, their character type that they're playing. And let's see, what is our character building question of today? Character building question of today is, what mundane activity does your character dislike? What mundane activity does your character dislike? Like when I was a kid and my mom would say, "Can you go wash the car, honey?" I'd be like, I gotta wash the car again. So
You had a car as a kid?
What mundane activity does your
Fancy ass.
character
Fucking
dislike?
rich people.
We'll start at the top of my list is Carissa. Say hi, Carissa.
Hi, Carissa. I play Britt Barrel. She is a monk. She is a dwarf. She loves her beer, and she hates brushing her teeth. I'm certain of it. Waste of time.
Brit hates teeth brushing.
Thank you for doing it. That's all.
I know.
Carissa.
We appreciate it.
You're
Carissa
welcome.
Playing Brit, the dwarven monk, hates brushing teeth. Next up on my list is Curly. Say hi, Curly.
Curly Furby Druid. Boom. Done. Furby. I hate it because Carissa kind of stole it, but I was gonna say Furby hates doing the washing up, doing any of the cleaning activities. He's a forest boy. So
So you hate washing yourself or just washing anything?
yeah, no, I what else am I gonna wash? I hate that concept of having to
out there
shower.
watching woodland creatures.
You
huh?
start to hang
you
out,
should
you
get a
start-
buff
a
to your
furball.
spores for not washing.
There
What
it is.
about rain? Does Furby like
That's
running in the
nature's
rain?
washing.
Yeah, so that's fine. Rain is
Furballs
fine.
don't have no showers out there, but then you start hanging out in normal society with people, and all of a sudden you got a shower because people say you stink. Oh,
Furby. Curly playing Furby, the Furbolg Druid, hates washing, bathing, apparently. Who's next on the list? Next on the list is Kaz. Say yo, Kaz.
Yo, Kaz. My character's name is Doran. He's a half-elf fighting samurai, and hates any kind of like general maintenance on things because his dad always used to make him do like all the cart maintenance on the horse carts and the travel carts because his father runs a traveling merchantry. And he would make Durin do all the hard labor stuff.
So does that
Doran would
loading
not
the
do well
cards.
on the Victorian farm.
is that only for like non-fighting type stuff? Because like, what about weapon maintenance?
Oh hell yeah, no. Yeah, that's
we
fine.
sure do get a lot of horse and carriages based on.
You pay somebody to do that. He learned that's the easy way. You just pay people.
You don't
to
do the oil change no more.
Fuck no.
That is
Who wants
Kaz.
to brush a horse for hours?
Kaz playing Doran, the half-elf fighter. Doesn't like doing general maintenance.
Oh shit!
Changing
last,
horseshoes. Get out of here.
last but certainly not least, Sam here. Say hi, Sam.
You change those?
Oh,
Yeah.
mine's Sam here's Olna Wagner, Paladin Triton. Mine's purely reactionary at this point. I didn't really. Olna doesn't like having to remind people, especially her party, that they need to brush their teeth or shower to be in civil society. She feels like it's common sense and doesn't like having to remind people that.
I think that tracks.
Because
Yeah, that
because
makes
she grew up in the ocean, and so smell is very strong sense for her. So I was like, Olna appreciates it that you guys don't have to be reminded all the time.
So Tritons can smell through water.
Fish have an olfactory
I think it's
sense.
more of like taste, like sharks or whatever.
That's
all the more reason
why-
you can taste Furby when he gets in the water.
But all the more reason why
Nasty.
she's so sensitive to normal olfactory smells above land, because it's a newer sensation.
There's no breath under the water. No hot dwarf breath.
I like to think that Furby's very hoppy.
So Curly, here's a
Well, that's
weird
more
fact
Brit,
for
wouldn't
you.
it be? Wouldn't it be more Brit with all the beer?
Yeah, with all the beer.
Furby's got actual barley growing in
I
the.
guess mossy, yeah, right. Like I'm a peat moss kind of.
So that is our motley crew. Let's see what happened last time on Dynamite D&D. Last time on
Something in
Dynamite
the tower.
you finished the Sahwagin temple and rose back to the surface, where you saw that Scales was on fire because Moagim the Colossal had swooped down and started lightning breathing all over the town. She caught scent of you and flew out to you guys on your folding boat and was about to blast you with her lightning breath, but then the
Folding boat.
Triton Maelstrom siege squad surfaced and had the power of the Leviathan on their side, intercepted Moagim, started hassling Moagim. Moagim bid a hasty retreat, and the Tritons swarmed into Scales to help the people and extinguish the fires, which helped everybody see that the Tritons weren't so bad and eased tensions that had developed between the Tritons and the land dwellers. Olna's parents survived the blast of the fires that Moagim had started, thankfully.
ones that mattered.
The party helped the Tritons with their rescue efforts, and many of the townsfolk were saved. Everybody was rejoicing and glad that Moagim had been driven off. Doran called a strategy meeting between the Tritons and the leaders of the town. Started going into what they were doing, what their plans were. The Tritons said, "Don't worry, we're going to stay behind and protect the coastline because the Leviathan can't go out of the water, so it's unlikely that Moagim will give them a second chance to strike at her. But they'll at least keep the Leviathan close by to be able to protect Scales, so they don't have to worry about leaving Scales to continue their quest." While they were in that meeting, the guards dragged in none other than Davril the raccoon, who had been caught trying to extricate some sort of dwarven strongbox from the ashes of City Hall. And he made a ploy, a gamble, a bid at friendship towards the party, saying, "Oh yeah, I'm with these guys, totally." And Britt went with the story and was able to get Davril released. After the strategy meeting, Davril thanked them, and with Doran's knife at his throat, he gave them a offer that they couldn't refuse. Well, they could have refused it, but they didn't. But Davril offered them secrets to stopping the Fallen Lords if they helped him in return. His acquaintance was a genie known as Mihajla, was being held prisoner in the Prison of the Earth, the most secure prison in all of the land, located deep in the halls of Mirthemne, the dwarven mountain city. He said, "You guys, with your political clout, could get in there. He's sure of it, and talk with Mihajla, and get from him, A, secrets to the Fallen Lords, because he's been alive for millennium, and 2, the code to a certain corrupt businessman's personal vault," which is the reason why Davril was trying to get in contact with him in the first place. He won a bet against Mihajla and charged him with getting that code. So Davril wants that code. He knows that you guys can get information. Win, win. With a wink and a nod, he wished you good luck. Instead of
swiftly ignored it.
Instead of following that lead, the party chose to go to the Northern Hermit. Because as you can see on the world map here, the party was here in Scales, and
being efficient.
Mirthemne is way over here, and
That's right.
they didn't want to use the world knot and have to wait around to go to Mirthemne. So they're like, we'll go to the Northern Hermit since we're here. So they took a 2-day journey. We're pretty sure Doran bought a cart and 2 horses, and
He did. It's in the recap.
it's good. Well, I don't know. I just put that in because I thought it happened, but I'm not actually sure. Sometimes
It did
I just
happen.
I'm like, I think this happened, so I'm gonna write it.
Gotcha.
So I'm pretty sure you got horses and carts and you went up to the
Transcribe
Northern Hermit.
directly from the video.
You made it to the Northern Hermit and found a tower that was laced with magic and traps and obstacles and trials and tribulations. The first floor had a trick staircase and magic mouths that kept saying their messages and deafening you. Some pretty easy to moderate riddles. The second floor had fire-breathing statue traps and an animated statue that came to life and started attacking you, and riddles, and a locked door, and a mimic chest, and a monkey, because this key lives in a tree. It was a monkey, and the monkey got eaten by the mimic, and that opened a door. Tour de force.
I was on point with the riddles last time.
Tour
Let's see
de
what
force
happens today.
in the Wizard's Tower. They made it just now to the 3rd floor, which seems to be some sort of library. So now we go once again to our heroes in the Tower of the Northern Hermit. Heroes, the adventure is yours. Game is unpaused. You are free to move about the cabin. This area is apparently some sort of library, for as you can see, the shelves are lined with heavy tomes. Torchlight emanates from the wall. as well as daylight emanating from Dusk Crusher from Ulna. So yeah, the adventure is yours.
Alright, how
Beast
difficult here.
gifted this library to us.
I'm pretty sure I can't hear still. I'm deaf.
Are you?
I think so.
We took
We're
we
all
took a
deaf.
we took a short rest because that's when the statue attacked you. You took a short rest while you were deafened, and then the statue attacked, and then I'm pretty sure you were good after that. I don't think anybody's deafened right now.
Really?
How's it going?
Alright.
I thought for sure.
Well, we
Okay.
should definitely catch each other up on everything that's happened.
So there were some statues. They're screaming is what. Put your hands in your ears whenever you see a statue. Just heads up.
And I'm
You
out
would,
of
like,
my.
Stuffing cotton in our ears help or something.
Bananas.
There will
actually.
definitely be
Amazing.
more traps to look out for. So be
If you've ever
mindful
played
of
Star
that.
Tropics. Books. I want to just start.
Don't
leafing
touch anything.
through. I'm not
Don't
touching them.
touch
I want to
anything.
just go down the line and just.
touch it.
What,
I mean,
what do you got?
are they common?
Don't touch anything.
Are
Are
they
they
all? Are they? Are there an alphabetical order? Is there a Dewey Decimal System?
There are
What's going
no
on here?
markings visible on
Oh,
these
man.
books.
They're blind binds.
By the way, everybody, check your inventory. Make sure you remember anything that you have. May or may not be useful to you, but it's been 2 weeks, so double check. You know what you got.
I know my
No.
inventory.
Map of Stoneheim. Oh, I need some tools.
Still
I
got
don't have any
this
tools.
copper amulet that I don't know what it does. What if I just hold it out? Maybe it'll read the books for us.
Wouldn't a torch be a tool? But that was my tool. Okay.
Debate that, right?
I'm down with debate.
I could do a detect. I still have my first level spells, so I could do a detect magic on this
Maybe-
book of. Maybe we should
pretty
get more
good on-
information
I'm
about
pretty
this
good on
floor.
Fellows.
Well, I spent all my second level spells
I
trying to restore our hearing.
No, last
level.
time, yeah, you're right. You remember that? I think that we did detect magic, and it was all of the things.
You did detect magic on the first floor, and you did detect magic, and it kind of revealed certain auras around, and you got an idea of what kind of magic was around. I remember it
Well,
helping you.
let's keep exploring this area, wary of.
Hands in your ears, kids.
Well, only if we see one of those.
No,
Knocker
Furby's got his
things,
hands in
right?
his ears.
Okay.
He's already
Furby,
good.
Furby is effectively deafened.
Yeah, I am self-deafened while looking
Alright.
at books.
And the floor is
Let's
there's no
keep
there's
moving.
no tiles on the floor, right? It's just kind
No,
of.
it's just this kind of crenellated.
concrete.
Oh, looks like they left. Okay, I'm going.
Okay, it looks like another library.
I can't
Never
see
had
without.
her.
I can't see without saying.
And is this the same? Are these books unmarked as well?
You do not see any markings upon these books.
Do they,
Not anything. They're just
do
all
any of them
blank
s-
on the spines.
You,
Do
you
any of
guys
them
sure
stand
you
out?
don't want to touch one?
We're looking first. Looking first. Let's use our
That's the
eyeballs.
idea,
Furby's
Ocular,
laddie.
ocular
Furby didn't hear
Pecca.
that. Furby's gonna grab one, just a random book right here.
All right.
Furby. Furby takes your hand off of your ears. You grab a
And
book
I can't see now,
and
so
you
I can't read it.
open the book, and a magic mouth appears in the book and bellows a deafening hello. Let's see, everybody within 30 feet.
I've had.
So,
what
yep,
I have
Olna.
Damn.
Not
had-
Doran,
would I have
though.
had- Would I have had one finger in my ear?
Is it Doran? Actually, where is Doran? Doran is.
I'm in the.
You are within 30 feet.
Oh,
Everybody, roll a Constitution saving throw.
God damn it, man! Constitution saving throw.
Pew.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So make it this time.
Brit.
Is that
Sorry, no, that's Olna. Olna is deafened.
Ah,
no?
I'm used to it being Brit.
I know, right? We're just like, and bread
I'm gonna
stuff.
Slam the book closed and throw it on the ground.
Okay. You slam the book closed and throw it on the ground. Hello.
Fingers, back, and ears.
I say loudly, Persona guide this Furbolg.
I
Have
rush in and I say, I
have
told you
hit
don't touch
on this
anything.
Furbolg.
Don't
What are the
touch things.
chances? So many books.
This is what they do. Right?
And
everything is a test.
I kind of shrug. And I'm like, go ahead. You're gonna do what you want to do. So go ahead and solve this puzzle without my ears. Go ahead. I kind of make
Give
that
a thumbs-
gesture
I-
with
I
my
give a
fish
thumbs up.
fingers.
I'll know.
I'm just gonna go 30 feet away from you now. Good luck seeing shit.
I'm following
Hell no! I'll break your damn legs now.
you.
You can always put Dust Crusher out.
Okay, it's going out. You fool.
Okay, I'll light a torch. Jesus.
Feel
Alright
free.
then. So not
Actually,
Jeff's.
I can. They're actually.
There's
I
plenty
mean,
of light in here.
there's
Oh,
torchlight.
I see
in here.
lights. Yeah, you're actually right. There are lights. Yeah.
Just keep going
These
around.
are torches, they're not candles. Or are there
Okay.
candles?
Where's my thing?
I'm gonna help lead Ulna around here.
I mean, I can see.
Do I not have light sources in this game? Am I crazy?
I mean, looks like it's lit in here.
I mean, it might be.
Yeah.
You've seen
No,
like
I
stuff
had,
you had previously seen.
I had an actual.
There's torches on the wall.
I had an actor where I could just drag and drop torches in, and I thought I had it in this game, but I don't see them, so maybe I didn't make it. Cool. Bummer. In that
Do any
case,
of the
Thought if
light source. There you
Oh,
go.
I can see again.
Steve, I'm looking. I don't know if there's a book,
Oh, shit.
if any of the books are especially ornate, or are they all pretty homogenized?
Roll a perception check.
Mm-hmm. P for perception. Criminy.
They all look they look the same to you. They are not
Are there
elegantly made like
any-
the Triton script.
Roger. Okay.
Are they dusty and maybe there's one that isn't?
Roll perception check.
You've got it. 17.
So, in your check, because this is a big library, there's lots of books. So your perception checks are going to take a while, at least 15 minutes. And in that 15 minutes, we'll say like a section per section you can check within 15 minutes. So, Britt, this section you're in, this like swath of books on this wall, is what you are checking.
And 4 of us check
Okay.
at the same time.
Yeah.
All right, I checked this section.
Yeah, that's what I would like to do the
What
same.
do you want? What do you want us to do?
We're gonna
Let's
check
take a
each
search.
quadrant. If do you want that one or do you want the back one? I'll do the back one.
So only
I'll try.
you rolled your perception check a second ago, so that can be your
do this one,
section.
you do that one.
Britt, you rolled that. So Doran, you could be over here, as it were,
Okay.
because Britt's got the section you're in.
Alright,
So
myself.
let's see. Britt roll a 17. Doran, roll a perception check.
Perception. Well, your perception. Cool. Jesus Christ.
Let's see. Doran and Britt both see the books are mostly similar, very, very, very similarly looking. Doran and Britt, however, notice in their sections there is one book that is just a hair of a different shade of a color. Looks more greenish than the others.
Green.
Found a green book.
So should we Oh yeah, we're farther away from each other.
But Olna is still looking. Olna is still looking.
Yeah, Olna does not find anything, and Furby does not find anything that looks out of place or different.
Furby is going to be bored and then move
So that's
away
15
from there.
minutes pass.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm gonna
What'd you guys
tell
find? You
everyone
guys find
what
anything?
I found.
I'm gonna pick
so-
up the green book.
Doran picks
There
up the
does
green
seem to
book.
be
Fingers and
a
ears.
book that's slightly different from the others.
Oh,
Well, we don't know
okay.
that he's picking it up, I don't think. We don't know where
Nope,
he
I
is.
heard that.
Mhm.
I don't know if we should touch it or not, but there is one that's a wee bit different.
Is there one that is a wee bit different in my area?
I
now?
want to like examine the outside of it, but not open it yet.
The outside of it has no markings. You just know that the binding is dyed a little bit more greenish than the rest of the books around it. It is not particularly thick. If you had to make a ballpark estimate, you'd say maybe 100 pages.
Okay.
On you, bud.
Swing for the fences. I'm gonna open a book.
You open the book, and it is totally blank inside. You see no characters.
Darn it.
What if I hold it up to the light?
You hold it up to the light, and you continue to see no characters.
Okay. Greenish book. No characteristics. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna take this book with me. I'm gonna hold on to this book.
Keep that book. Oh, looks like you picked up one of the books.
Yeah. Did you find anything that looks similar to this? Because I think there is something on another floor that this reminds me of.
Actually, I did. So I noticed that there is a book here that's slightly different color, just like the one you have. Have you opened it?
Yeah, there's nothing on the pages, or at least nothing that I can discern.
What if I breathe on it? Breathing?
Britt, roll a Constitution check.
The Constitution check.
Britt did not brush her teeth. It has not brushed her teeth for a long time. Her breath is very, very bad. Doran gets a big whiff of it.
Olna was going to say something earlier.
It's fine. It's fine. I dealt with Booger Boy. Bad breath is easy. Easy peasy. I've fought ogres in gladiatorial arenas. This is nothing.
He can handle a little breath.
Since Doran said it aloud, everybody roll an insight check.
Aloud as in audibly?
Yeah. He just asked, does this remind you of anything?
Yeah, I can't hear what he's saying.
Can't hear.
Oh, I get it. Character. Britt. This actually tracks. Britt remembers something you found that was green on another floor.
Oh, the sapphire, or no, sapphire? Whatever. Gem. The gem that we could see through. Do we still have that?
So I have a gem that I can see through from a long time ago.
Oh, it's something we found in the tower.
There was something. Oh crap! Now I can't remember, and I don't have a note for it.
Let's grab all the books and we'll go downstairs.
Let's see. Checking.
Everybody check your inventories.
Yeah, I am.
I have a smooth orb.
What?
I don't know what the hell that is. I think it's something I was supposed to cash in for money at some point.
Found that
I'm gonna tackle Olna. Give me that damn board.
I don't think that's it. I think it was a gem.
We looked through a gem on the first floor to see the runes.
Who looked through it?
I don't remember who I gave it to, but I gave it to somebody. Do I still have it? Is it me?
Is it in your pockets? Check your goddamn pockets.
I didn't see it in my info.
Sure about
that? I think it was Furby because
Emerald. You're right.
Furby's...
I still have it.
Okay.
Oh my
God.
You
were the one that was doing all the puzzles for.
Yeah, I puzzed.
So
yeah,
let me hold
the green emerald up.
Puzzle master.
And I want to look at the book pages. Hold the pages open.
This reminds me of the color of something that Furby's in charge of.
No, yeah, hold it open.
I am.
Furby, roll a d6.
Oh, that's scary. Foursies.
Let's see.
You
1,
don't
2,
know how to
3, 4,
read.
5, 6, 7.
We're doing that
7?
kind of Disney thing
Ah,
where we're
whatever.
both trying
1,
to
2,
look through
3,
it at
4.
the same time.
Yeah, heads up against each other.
You see, when you look through the crystal at this book, you see the equivalent of a holographic image floating above the pages of the open book. And
Tupac?
it is in the common script, and it says, shoot, I just closed my journal entry. It says, where is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. It says, the whale is weaker than the slug.
I say that out loud, just as I read it. The whale is weaker than the slug.
The whale is weaker than the.
Does that make?
Where's the other book, Britt?
I grab it
All right, let's see it.
where I definitely
open
saw it from. I bring
You
it
gotta read
over. I
All three of our heads
Gently.
together. We look at it together.
Britt,
open the
roll
book.
a d6.
Furby will gladly give this emerald to anyone that wants to hold it.
1, 2, 3. The urchin is the second weakest creature.
Okay. So we have a whale, an urchin, and a
Mhm.
slug.
Hold on, I gotta start writing these down.
Yeah, hold on.
No.
I bought
No, pen and
notebooks for
paper.
this reason.
Notepad. The whale.
Okay, the whale is weaker than the slug is the first one.
This is already a better puzzle than anything from Resident Evil 8.
Whoa! Whoa!
Okay, and the
The urchin is
urchin-
second weakest.
The urchin.
So this is a ranking
second
system. We have to find the other
Yeah,
books.
it's one of these.
Mona's still looking for books.
Mary was
The
an
book. A book.
age.
Call it a hunch.
All right, no, we have
Yeah,
to.
call it a
So,
fun
so
book.
your two quadrants. You.
Yeah, come help me.
Yeah.
That's metagaming, by the way.
Sorry, meted. I want to search this area with Olna. Assist.
Roll
Me and
perception
Britt will
checks.
search the area that Furby was searching.
Can I look through the green emerald to see if it helps you see?
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
You can. It does not.
Okay. What was it? Perception?
Yep.
Boop. Cool.
Doran, put yourself where you are actually searching.
Oh wait, where was Furby searching? I forgot. Where Furby.
I'm right here.
No, where were you
and
searching?
originally was where Carissa is right now.
Over here.
So have we looked here yet?
That's
No.
I failed there.
Not successfully.
Oh, okay. That's where we want to look. Okay. All right. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's
After
go.
another
Damn.
15 minutes of searching, you uncover no new books that seem to
How
be
about
linked to this
We're here.
strange green.
I mean,
Is that where
systematically speaking, if Furby knows that the book, do the two books have a similar shade of green to them?
Yes.
Then I mean, how difficult would it be to just look at all the rows of books and try to find a similar green shaded
It would,
book?
but it would still take time.
But you roll like an asshole.
I guess, yeah, it's some crust in my eyes.
Have we checked this area?
Damn, I wish I could just go into the game and do it for them.
Yeah, let's go into this other area. Me and you, Britt. We'll find.
All right, yeah, let's check it. I want to check this spout.
I mean, what
Okay.
about in here?
This is a dead end. All right, gotta go around.
Furby
Barney's just booking it through this library.
sees
Furby chills for a hot moment.
an inscription on this
Hmm.
wall. Furby sees that it is an inscription that reads, "The parade of the sea is long and ornate. The strongest stand at the forefront, the weakest stand at the end."
Okay.
And
So it's a
underneath
line. The
underneath
sea creatures.
underneath the riddle, there is a image of a handprint.
Are there any images of creatures?
No.
Because I mean,
So what do we know?
We know the second, and we know that the whale is behind the slug. So it's either something.
The whale is
urchin-
weaker than the slug.
It's
and
either
the urchin
something-
is the second weakest.
It's either something, urchin, whale, or slug whale, or it's slug, urchin, whale,
No.
something.
We gotta find the books.
Yeah, could be.
We have three
be.
options right now, and we could pull the trigger on the old fucking.
Okay,
But
so
what if there's-
what
if
are
there's more
like
creatures? I'm not. I'm
what are
deaf.
big so what are other sea
Yeah.
creatures, right? Like and
You
and
guys
they're
But
could
I
have
pretty-
started. You didn't have to wait for me to show up.
whales, the dolphins.
Well, I assume there will probably be some figures that we need to put in order. So we may find out what all the creatures are. We
is-
just haven't found.
Is there
the
some kind of
figures
common thing where people refer to certain fingers as whales or urchins? Is that a thing that I'm missing?
Oh, because it's a hand. Is this like this little piggy went to market type
yeah, it's one
situation?
of those. That's what I'm thinking. I might be missing that portion of my society.
I know Tomatut, Slipperput, Longmon,
Doran-
Yarklyhan, and Little
Doran and
Edom,
Furby. Doran
I
and
don't know what you
Furby,
just said.
roll an Arcana check.
Fingers are piggies.
Arcana. I am so not smart.
Wait, what? How'd you roll an 11 and get a 10?
You
So I have
can
-1 in smartsies.
Jesus
both
Christ.
Doran and Furby understand that this handprint is some sort of arcane sigil, but they can't remember specifically how it works or what it's supposed to do.
Oh yeah.
But you definitely know it's activated by pressing it with your
Fucking-
hand.
Primary school shit, bro. I'm
Put
gonna
your
just put
hand
my
in it,
hand on it.
Doran.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna just put my hand on it.
Put your hand
Yeah.
on it, Darn.
Doran
Don't touch a book, but I'll touch a fucking sigil.
puts his hand upon the sigil, and the illusion holding the wall fades away.
Oh, all right.
Doran, you see a circular chamber with a gentle blue glow. Do me a favor. On the left-hand side of your screen, on your toolbar, click the journal notes icon. If you click that,
Oh.
you should see some
Okay.
things pop up. And then if you want to keep those on your
Yeah.
screen, push the little pin button that you see on the right side. If you highlight the pin button, it'll stay on no matter what your click
Yep.
on your tools are.
Oh man.
Nautilus. Well, Nautilus
Yeah.
is stronger than everyone.
Yeah,
I know
no,
that.
It's the riddle. It's not real.
What are these not lead characters?
The whale is weaker than the slug. Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
It could be a
j-
giant slug. A
just
shark.
just inside the doorway, you can see a small, I don't want to say trough, a small sconce upon the wall, which holds lots
word.
and lots of small blue stones.
Are they shaped like anything? Are
What,
they
in one
shaped like-
spot or in where?
It is a sconce that just holds
Okay.
a
Okay.
score of small blue stones.
Nautilus. Well,
Am I only seeing-
I want to finish checking over here to see if there's any more of the books.
any more greenbacks?
Britt, roll a perception check.
fuck, I don't have a pen, man.
You have a computer in front of you.
9.
Fuck that.
Britt does not perceive any books that look different in that wall.
Dick Tracy didn't use a computer.
Doesn't it exist? What?
Are you
In
sure?
that whole section, Steve, this whole little
Correct.
beginning part of the. Okay.
All right.
What's Alna doing in her deaf self?
Looking for the book.
Alna,
God, why is Furby the person over here? I need another smart person.
roll
I'm not a smart boy.
roll a perception check. If you're just looking, roll a perception check.
All right, so obviously.
All right.
obviously.
Alna is not perceiving anything this
But
particular
I mean,
junction.
I feel like I should have an advantage on it because at least I know what color of the book I'm looking for. I'm not just like blindly shuffling through the books.
I know.
I know-
We're not at square
I
one.
know what you're looking for, And based on your roll and based on the puzzle itself, you do not find anything that looks like
Fair
what you're
enough.
looking for.
Okay.
But I'm still looking.
So, there are stones.
How
There are
many
tiles.
stones is a? What did you say? A score?
It's a whole pile of
Stone?
stones. It's just a whole bunch.
So,
Okay.
do you
And they're
think
all
it's a? You
identical.
think it's a weight thing?
Well,
A weight
yeah.
distribution?
Yes, to give the order, right?
What did
That's where
the
I'm at.
second part of the riddle or the so it said the parade of the sea is long and ornate. And then it said something about the weak going at the front or the back.
Back.
Does
The
anyone know?
strongest stand to the front, the weakest are at the back.
And I'm assuming strongest means you get most
Nautilus.
stones.
Yeah.
Did you look at the stones with the gem?
I could. You're right. I mean, I heard that from so
Just
far
pop
away.
pop that bad boy in your eye socket.
If I monocle up with the
Sorry.
the emerald here, and I look in this room, is there anything I see that's different?
You see that.
Did I pause my game?
No, it's
No,
me.
Steve
you
did.
paused it.
Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you can move about the cabin.
Oh,
I
okay.
wanted to describe that room before anything else happened.
Oh, sure.
But you hold up the gem to your face. You don't see anything different in the room. The pile of stones, however, you can see some stones are radiating with a little bit of energy.
I want to separate the ones that are radiating and bring them out and put them on the ground just so we can see them.
There are 5 that are radiating energy that you can see through the gemstone. And
Cool.
you know when you look through a prism, you can see like tails of light, like rays. You can see those rays splitting off from these gems, but each gem is pointing in a different direction.
Holding one, I'm gonna grab a random gem, and holding one up, and then like looking around the room, can I determine where it's triangulating, like pointing at?
I
Yes,
need to make.
you can trace that pathway back, and it leads you to Ulna.
All right, I'll see you later, nerds.
All right, I'm gonna stay here and try to figure this out.
I don't think I can control anything.
Nautilus.
Are you on the journal tool and not the player selection tool?
You're right. Not bad. Beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, boop. All right, I'm
Nice.
following this thing like a fucking what's it called? Not a Horcrux. What's the thing that Harry Potter does in Quidditch? Like wherever it's
Snitch.
pointing at. A snitch. Yeah, I'm following like a snitch.
Who reads Harry Potter?
You
I
follow it to Ulna, and you can see that the stone is pointing to Ulna.
Oh.
Whoa.
I'm gonna hand the stone to Ulna.
Ulna, do you
I
take the
take
stone?
it. Yeah.
Ulna takes the stone, and Ulna, you see appearing above the stone with your eyes, and nobody else sees it. Something that I'm going to whisper in chat.
Okay.
I'm gonna run back.
Here's
Outie was outie.
Ulna,
grabbed
roll a d6. Three.
3.
Flash whisper, Sam. Bob.
5 stones. There's 4 of us.
How do I have Ulna say a thing? Do I have to type in me?
It's like slash me.
Slash me is an emote.
I can just
Type
say
it.
it then, huh?
If you... There you go.
The slug is either the weakest or the most powerful.
The slug is either the weakest or
I
the
say it
most
a bit
it's not the
louder
most
than
powerful. It's
probably.
definitely so. Slug is not the strongest. So something urchin
Wait,
Wait,
why does
something-
the
it
slug
can't-
not have to be the
it-
strongest?
'cause
It can't
according
be
to
the
what
weakest
Olna
because the
said.
whale is weakest. So it has to be the strongest.
Oh, the
Isn't
whale
the-
is
the
weaker.
whale
than
is
the slug. You're
weaker?
right. So it's not the weakest. It has to be the strongest. So it's slug something.
Slug is the strongest. Is basic, most
Yeah,
powerful.
slug is the
I suppose.
strongest. The whale could be
What is
either.
what was
We just
the,
came up with a
what's the
third
thing?
creature.
The slug is stronger. The
The whale is weaker than the slug. The urchin is the second weakest, and the slug is either the strongest or the weakest. And then we know it
Since
has
the
to
way
be.
I'm gonna go-
whale
I'll-
is weaker than the slug.
I'm gonna
yeah.
join. If you can, Britt. If I put my hand out and I want you, I can like can you show me where you found this? You lead
Oh,
me.
I want to
Great.
grab a next random stone and try to do
Cool.
the same thing.
Okay, but I'm coming to you. Is what?
Okay.
I don't know.
I mean, I just grab your hand. Come on, let's
the
go.
4 remaining
Yep,
stones from whence Furby pulled. Whatever, the 4 remaining stones rattle around in Furby's hands. He picks one, looks at it through the gem, and it seems to be pointing towards Brit.
Britt, here, take this. See what's up.
All right, thanks. Appreciate it.
Brit, you roll this stone through your fingers and hands, and you can sense with your dwarven stonework that it is part. Actually, roll a survival check with advantage.
A survival check with advantage. Oh my god.
Ow. Ow.
8.
Brit, you know that this stone, based
Oh my God.
on its size and consistency, is from a staircase.
The original
It's
staircase downstairs.
I remember
I'm
that.
not going back down there.
Stone is from a
Next stone. Eyeballs.
That one is pointing at Doran.
Doran. Slap into his hand. Boom.
Doran. Doran, as
Ruby's
you,
excited.
as Furby puts this, Furby says, "Here, take this, Doran." And Furby puts something in your hand, and it is a gross, slimy snail.
Okay.
Was it a
Delicious.
stone to me or was it? I mean,
Furby was holding 4 stones, but Doran, as Furby turns to you and says, "Here, Doran, take this." Furby has just put
Huh.
a gross, slimy snail in your hand. Based on one of our random character questions, Doran really doesn't like snails.
That's right.
What do you do, Doran?
Why is this a snail?
It was pointing at you.
Clearly, it is an illusion, Doran.
Stone.
I
I
say
give
out
it
loud.
back to Furby. Oh, I throw it at
No.
Furby.
No.
Everybody,
Look at it.
everybody except Doran sees a stone.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
Take the stone.
No.
Look at it.
No.
Look at it while holding it. Everyone else looked at it.
You look at it.
I see it. I see nothing. This one's yours.
And I see a snail. So
I'm trying to
that's
solve
what I
this
saw.
puzzle, and it's not. Wait, a snail?
Yes.
What? Did you fall on your head? It's the stone.
It's okay. It's magic. It's a stupid puzzle.
Furby puts the stone and just does like when you check a coin if it's real, see if it bends with your teeth. like an old timey 1920s like. See, it's a stone.
Pinocchio.
Doran, you see
Nice.
Furby bite the head off of the snail, and its goo is spilling out over Furby's lips.
It's just a stone, dude.
All right. So I'm gonna say Nautilus is the strongest, or the second
Wait,
strongest.
the second strongest. Furby, can I borrow that that green stone you've been staring through?
Here, yeah. I
I
have
just
one
want to
more
look
stone to
at
look
this
at.
stone. I want to look at this stone real quick. And Britt looks at the stone in her hand through the green monocle.
You can see a ray of light tracing along the path of the stone, pointing at you.
Okay, so that's all it is. Here you go. Thanks for that.
No problem.
Um,
Can I do the
can
last
Brit
stone? And I mean, I guess I could just give it to Olna. I mean, wait, me? Give it
Yourself.
to me?
you?
Yeah.
Yeah, to you.
Go out, so I forgot
You're
to
the
count
last
at this
piece
point.
of the puzzle.
There are 2 stones remaining, actually. One of them
One
does
of them-
indeed point at you.
Okay. I put down Doran stone just right here,
Golden stone.
or slug apparently. And
Headless slug.
I grab the one that points at me, and I look through it, and I grab it, or whatever.
This stone, as you examine this stone further, you see that it is shaped oddly similarly to a seed of a rare tree that you remember from your childhood.
Aw.
Cool. Cool.
A tree that was cut down by a
Man.
band of
Wow.
goblins and made into a bard's sheet music.
We don't have a bar.
What?
I
He's
mean,
drunk.
Emotions are heavy with Birdie, but I don't think it would detract him.
You remember the
From his-
name of that tree
Okay.
was a bookworm tree.
Okay. Bookworm. I'm writing it down, Steve. I hope it's important. Bookworm trees going in the old notebook.
Maybe the bookworm is on our ant beast scale, but it's not. It's not an underwater creature.
What's
It
the
is
what's the
not.
last stone do? I pocketed that first one, by the way, or my stone.
That's
My seed.
The last stone leads you to a nondescript book in the bookshelves.
Following it. Wherever it is.
Herbie, roll a d6.
D6. Oh, I clicked off screen. D6. Hey, the
6?
big important one. Maybe. Metagame.
Let's see.
See your
Furby
mouse.
finds a hint.
Curly. I was just gonna yell it. The whale is disgusted by the slug and will not go near it. All right, that solves it.
I don't think it does solve it.
We just don't know what the last creature is. We have to guess the last creature.
A shark,
Slug is the
right?
strongest. So slug is at the top. Oh, it doesn't solve it. So it's either slug or it actually does solve it. So it's slug, something, urchin, whale.
No, the urchin is the second weakest.
Yeah,
So
so
it's
third
slug.
place.
Something, urchin, something. Right? Because there's
No,
6.
but we also
I
know where
was
the whale
assuming
is,
there was
right?
4. Did I mess up that somewhere? I was assuming there was only 4. I know that there's more in that room, but I was assuming there was 4.
No, there's
Oh, I guess I'm saying 6 because there are 6 books here. There's 6.
Yeah. I don't know why I was going with 4 in my head.
Wait, so what is it? Yeah, what is it that we're trying to put in order? Are we
Hold
trying to
on.
put these?
doing a
Do you
thing?
think there's something for these in between platforms? Oh,
Wait, we
Oh.
just got another one. What?
crab.
There's more. Crab, anemone.
So there
Oh my
are
God,
something for these in between ones. Oh,
I didn't know there were in between
Manta?
things.
on the move.
Oh my God. Octopus.
Seal.
Seal. Too many.
It's too
I
many
thought we were
there's
dealing
more
with
creatures than I
6.
knew about.
Yeah, I forgot to give permissions to all these.
Oh, good.
Wait, okay, so are we trying to take these stones and place them in an order,
Yeah, I think
like
so.
altars or in a dais or something? Like, where are we placing these?
One of the ideas, I mean, I don't know.
We were discussing the idea of weight.
I was thinking of the stones when now the stones there are glowing, so maybe not. But then I wouldn't know what stone corresponds with anyone.
What if a
Are you guys
stone
feeling
goes
any
on?
depressions when you walk around those areas in there?
There are plates that have like designs on them. Do you think those are indicative of anything?
All right, so I'm inferring pretty heavily that the glowing stones that we found lead to clues. So we got that as much, but there's only 5 clues from what we found so far. One of them is
'Cause we
bookworm tree,
each
and I don't know what to do with it. But Jelly,
each
hold
got
on.
a stone, right?
Yeah.
That is supposed to
To,
be a clue,
to
and
us,
then there's
right?
the
Yeah.
2 and then there's the 2 books. So we have 6 clues, although I haven't figured mine out.
Can I look at your book?
Fine. I'm gonna pick up this stupid fucking slug, man.
As long as you're go stand on your stone. Go stand on your slug with the stone.
Doran picks up the picks up the stone, which looks like a slug to Doran. And the slug begins racing around on your palm. It feels really gross and squiggly. And you can see it leave a trail of slime on your palm.
Doran is
And
gonna hold
Oh,
steadfast.
roll a
Is he
d6,
the
Doran.
Still don't understand how we do the order.
I got a 2.
I think you died from the slug.
I look really deeply into the slime, and I know that the shark is nowhere near the urchin.
The shark is nowhere near the ocean.
So they have to be like I guess very opposed in their positioning in this ranking.
Okay. So, but the urchin is second weakest.
Yeah.
Are we able to move these at all?
No.
So the
I was
shark
trying
could
that.
be here.
The shark could be the second strongest, and then the urchin could be the second weakest.
Yeah, shark could be the second strongest, and we know that the whale is disgusted by the slug, so the whale cannot be the second strongest. Now, if these are going in a circle, and they like the circle meets up,
The
Why
shark
could,
is
why couldn't the
nowhere
whale
near
be
the same
second strongest?
of
The whale is weaker than the slug.
because
the
the
slug is the strongest.
Everybody roll an insight
Yeah.
check.
And
So if the
Inside.
slug is the strongest,
and the whale hates
Then-
the slug.
But it doesn't want to be near it.
Yeah.
it doesn't want to be near it.
Fuck. The shark
Come
is
on,
nowhere.
boy.
Oh, hold on. All right, here. This is what I read in the tea leaves. The tea leaves. Doran's just gonna yell this out.
Oh, that's what
The
you
shark
said?
is nowhere near the same level of strength.
Okay,
as the urchin.
I read that.
Oh.
I wrote that differently. Nowhere near
Yeah, I read it differently initially.
same level. He's like a Krillin.
Well, yeah, we know Krillin is the weakest. He's just the strongest human. He's stronger than Yamcha, but he's still the weakest of the fighters.
I'm pretty sure that we still haven't discovered all the clues.
Well, I don't know
And
what mind means.
Knowing the way of Arcana is
Steve,
vital.
if mine
says
is a stone
Furby.
that reminds me of a staircase.
Yours is a stone that was originally used in the construction of a staircase.
Originally used. That's
Do
all
I
I
know
know.
the name of the bookworm
Step
tree
on it.
that I know?
Something to do with the Nautilus. Yeah, I step on it. I think that's a good idea. I set it down and I step on it.
As Britt sets the stone down upon the ground where she is standing, she happens to be standing on the rune that says jellyfish. The stone begins to glow, as well as the rune of jellyfish, and it begins to glow a bright red. And a streak of white-hot energy erupts from the rune, searing Brit's skin. Brit, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Is this my bad ankle?
Oof.
Oh.
Brit,
10.
you are unable to dodge this blast of arcane energy. Brit will take
I'll be right back. I gotta grab my
13 fire damage.
Fun.
I know Doran left, but
Sorry.
we know.
What
we
if
know-
can I
we
do it
know
out
that-
here? What,
We know that
on a
slug
rune?
is first. Can we have?
Oh yeah, maybe you put it on the wrong. You put it
well,
on the
you,
wrong
you
thing.
definitely did, right? But I think we know that slug is first. We know that it's first in line. It's also the first one. So like we know it's Doran's thing. Let's let Doran, when he comes back, do the thing on that one.
Slug
And
is
just-
different than a snail, though, right?
Nah.
Yeah, slug
I
is.
thought these were all slugs. I thought it was a slug in the riddle, and it's a slug that he sees.
I don't know. I thought a snail is different than a
Sorry
slug.
about that. I'm back.
Doran, nothing
Yeah.
happened at all to Brit. I want
She
you
got
to go.
burned.
I want you to go check.
You got fucking burned. I was here for that part.
Can you go do a little checky with your slug? Your stone on the slug one.
I mean, sure.
I just want to see what a right
Yeah.
answer would be. We are missing clues, but I want to see what a right answer would be. Not
Alright.
Carissa. Carissa, get out of there.
I did.
Get out of there.
Nothing happened to Brit. She's
Yeah,
fine.
she's
Yeah, she
fine.
got burned. I saw that. But yeah, let's do it.
Also, by the way, Brit, after you dropped your stone and the burn sensation filled your veins, you see the stone
Mhm.
on its own accord rise up from the rune and deposit itself back into the sconce with all the others.
Oh. So I have to go get it?
Yeah, I can help you find it if
And
again
then the slug.
with my monocle.
Is Doran
But
doing
yeah,
something?
Doran, drop that stone on that slug.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my
And
stone
run.
on this plate, and then step to the left.
You put your stone down upon the slug, you said?
Yes.
The room fills with music, and you see the rune, that is the slug, begin pulsing a yellowish color.
So that's gonna be good.
That sounds
Not-
good.
Not as green as I wanted it, but it's good.
Pulsing yellow.
All right, let's go look for more clues, guys, because we don't have the
Well, no.
clues. that we
Okay, so
need.
wait. So slug is the strongest.
Yeah, we got
So
that.
we
That was the clue
placed
we
that
got.
one.
Yeah.
We got some
Shut up.
fun music here.
So we placed that one, and nothing bad happened. So we know that's where we start,
Exactly.
and then
Yep.
I'm gonna go look for more clues because we don't have the answers yet.
I think we do.
Yeah.
We don't know what the second one is.
Could be a shark. Maybe
Can't
not.
be a shark. Shark hates slug.
No. The shark is nowhere near the strength level of the urchin. It's
Oh.
the whale that is disgusted by the slug.
Got it. So nowhere near the
Okay, so
same
then the
level as the
shark is
urchin
the
would mean the shark
weakest?
can't be second. It's nowhere near it, level wise.
Level wise, so that the same strength level as
The music
urchin.
fades out and the rune grows dim, and the entire room begins to glow with a bright, hot energy. Doran
I fucking
and
ran.
Olna,
Oh boy.
please roll
Fucking ran.
a dexterity saving throw.
Oh man. What the?
Good job, guys.
You have both failed your dexterity saving throw. A searing heat swashes over you, and Doran's stone deposits itself back into the sconce. Each of you take
Okay.
11 fire damage.
Yeesh.
So we have to do this in order, and we have to do it within a certain amount of
Yeah.
time.
Makes sense.
My
We got more
guess
clues
is
to
that
get.
the shark. Yeah, my guess is that the shark is the second strongest.
No, my guess is the shark is the weakest.
But that would put it right next to the urchin.
But there's 5, so the shark can't be in slot 3 or slot 5. It has to be in slot 2. So it's definitely slug shark. If there's
That's
5
my
creatures,
guess, is that it's slug shark.
yeah, it has to be, because if it was in third, because the urchin's second weakest, so urchin's
Yeah.
in slot 4.
Everybody roll an
But the
insight check.
The shark is nowhere near the strength level of the urchin.
Yeah.
Insight check, you said?
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Get me out of this room
I
now.
don't want to puzzle on now.
Dumber in that room for some reason.
My insight. There it is. But if there's only 5 slots,
Well,
nowhere
how do you know
near.
it's 5 slots?
I'm because we have 5 glowing stones.
Yeah, that's just for clues.
So when
Oh,
you
maybe.
look
You're right.
through the green gem, you see 5 glowing stones.
Out of the what did he call it again?
Sconce.
Cornucopia of stones.
The horn of plenty.
There was
of
only
them.
5 of them. Yeah.
Oh, well, that indicates to me that it's probably 5 that we're
But
trying to put
I
in
also
order.
I also incited that the
Yeah, but
stones
what
were
did
just
the
giving
what did
clues.
the riddle to get into the room say?
The parade of the sea is long and ornate. The strongest stand to the front, the weakest at the back. Something like
It
that.
might be all of it.
Yeah. So I think we have to rank everything.
But I've been incited that we do not know all the clues.
No, we don't. But I'm
So
telling
we
you,
need
we
more
have to rank
clues.
everything. Go to
Let's
go to
find
the
more
bottom
clues.
level.
What if I go put this stone in the staircase downstairs?
I think that's what we should do. Let's do it. Run.
Okay, Britt runs downstairs.
It's like 3 floors down.
I
Yeah,
know, it's
we're running.
far.
We're booking it.
I'm gonna see if
I mean,
if
we've-
putting this stone in there does anything.
We've been through more than one staircase.
To me, it looks like Britt's standing still.
Oh, do I actually have to run through? Oh, okay. This is gonna take a minute, y'all.
Yeah,
Morgan's already Howick.
You're gonna pass something and it's gonna attack you. You know how he works.
Okay, here we go. Like little ants. And
Did
then I
we do
can't
all
pass
the
through
stone
walls.
clues?
I don't know, and I don't even know if we got all the book ones because I've kept rolling bad perception checks.
Yeah, we're bad. We're bad eyeballs. I'll keep looking at bookshelves for a while. This one screams at me still.
As
Yeah, we
Britt
just walk.
steps upon the staircase with stone in hand, Britt can see words appear underneath her feet.
Oh, so I only need this staircase?
Britt, roll a d6.
6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6,
I already
6.
got
3.
I already got 6. I don't know if that's the clues.
2.
Here we go. Britt can see words.
Oh, looks like on these steps here it says the urchin is stronger than the squid.
See? So it's everything. We have to rank
Yeah, it's
everything. Yeah. Yeah. So why don't you stay out of Doran's goddamn business and let me figure it out?
I mean, all right. Weird flex needed. 1, 2, 3.
It's a long and ornate circle, I think, right? So we're
Yeah,
gonna
but
circle
even
it.
in fucking school, I never had to solve a 20-person fucking riddle. Jesus Christ.
1, 2,
And in
3.
biology, learning phylums and kingdoms, that shit sucked.
This is a bit much. The other puzzles were
okay.
yellow is blue, blue is yellow. Done.
So it's 12.
Motherfucker.
I don't think it's that hard. I think once we figure out enough of it, we can guess the rest. I just need a pen.
A lot of moving parts. I don't even know where the squid would go. What about okay? Were there any trees in here?
There's
Building?
books, which are made of paper, which were originally made of trees.
A bookworm tree.
Library. A bookworm.
Where is it?
Bookworms go to libraries, right?
Are
I'm
bookworms
going
a
to
real thing?
cast Divine Sense.
Olna reaches out to Persona and attempts to use Divine Sense. Olna, please roll a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
You got this all.
Please, one decent roll, for fuck's sakes.
Olna reaches out to Persona and tries to sense the
Doesn't reach
presence
back.
of certain types of creatures, strong, evil, or good. This place does not reek of evil, thankfully, but it does not reek of consecrated ground either. The only one bit of a reading that Olna can get is from... How far away are you? You are there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Olna gets
60 feet is of within 60 feet.
Olna gets a reading from here.
Ooh.
Whoa. What?
Something in that bookshelf has been consecrated.
What is the actual, like, physically, what do I do when I'm divine sensing? I don't have to actually
You tell
say
me.
anything, right?
You're vibrating.
I imagine that I'm asking Persona, and I can do it internally. But, so I'll do it quietly, and I tap Furby on the shoulder, and I have him follow me over here to help me look over here. I guess I can still talk, so I can kind of explain what I did.
Or you're like weirdly loud because you don't.
Yeah, exactly.
Your
Yeah,
divine
yeah.
sense leads you to a spot on the bookshelf which is oddly vacant.
And I convey that. I was like, can you use the gem to look on this spot here?
I look with a gem at that spot.
Or maybe we should place something here. One
I
of the books.
put my book on that spot.
Your book? What book?
My the one that's a bookworm tree. The one that reminded me of my.
You mean the stone that
Your stone?
resembles a seed?
Oh, sorry, that's a seed. Yeah, you're right. Didn't someone have a book?
There's two books, and
Brett.
yeah.
Put the seed
Brett,
on
you
the
got a
shelf.
book?
I've got a book.
Hand me your book, please.
Here it is. If I could move. Right, here's the book.
And I put Britt's book in the thing.
You attempt to put the book in the empty space, but it meets with resistance, and you
Whoa.
are unable to push the book into the slot.
Other book.
Here. I really think we should just
Same
put
thing.
the seed on the shelf. Put the seed on the shelf. Put
I
the
put
seed
the
on
seed
the
on
shelf.
the
Put the
shelf.
seed on the shelf.
You put the stone, which resembles a seed,
Seed.
on the
Maybe
shelf.
it's maybe it's an invisible book.
You are
I reach-
able
when I
to.
reach- Oh,
You are
sorry.
able to put the stone upon the shelf, and
Wow.
Furby sees the stone crack open like a seed and grow
Aw.
into a spindly little plant whose vines intertwine to form words. Furby, flip a coin. Roll a d2.
Dose.
Told you. Told you. Told you.
All right, bud.
Oh, what? What did you tell him?
He knew it the whole time.
Just yell. Put the seed on the shelf.
The Nautilus must swim. I hate this. The Nautilus must swim close to the urchin
The
to
urchin.
feed upon it.
Okay. So, Nautilus, urchin, shark. are the last 3.
Of the 12.
Yes.
Oh,
Good.
Wait, but
Slug is number
shark,
1.
the shark is nowhere near the same strength as the urchin, so the
Yeah,
shark
which would
not
make
be.
it weaker than the urchin. And we know the urchin is the second weakest.
We don't know that
But
it means
I
it's
don't think it
weaker.
could be
Could mean
right
it's much
next to it.
stronger. All we know is that's nowhere near the same strength. It could be way stronger.
that's true. Nowhere near the same strength. Nowhere near the same. Yes, I that's what I thought. I thought it implied that it was weaker
You know,
too.
and the urchin's above the squid.
But the
There's
Nautilus,
that-
the Nautilus is either in the last place or just before the urchin.
And it has
probably.
to end with urchin squid, though, right? Because urchin is second weakest. Urchin is stronger than the squid. So the last 2.
Yeah, you're right. The urchin is stronger than the squid, so the squid's in the last place.
Okay.
And then, yeah, urchin is before that. The Nautilus must swim closer. So it'd be Nautilus, urchin, squid as the last 3, for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. Well, then I'll go back to my original slug shark 1, 2.
I have to type these, and every time you say a word, it's fucking my head up. Okay. Squid. So many.
Slug
creatures.
shark.
Just gonna do these in sets of 3.
Yeah,
Fish
okay.
don't
so-
stink. Underwater, the fish don't stink.
Wait, what is that?
Slug. So it's slug starts it. The whale's somewhere in the middle. Oh my gosh. Shark is nowhere near the levels of urchin. So I don't know. That doesn't mean anything.
We got 4 of them though. You
Yeah,
know,
we
the
got
slug,
4 of the 12. Fine.
Nautilus,
Six-
urchin,
16.
squid.
We got squid, blank, 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 Nautilus, urchin,
Oh hell
squid.
no! Get that monkey out of here.
What monkey
Dancing
happened?
monkey.
That's
Follow
a-
the monkey. Maybe the monkey knows.
Yeah, follow monkey, monkey, monkey.
I don't see a monkey. What are you guys talking about?
Where'd he go?
Olna readies her net. Olna wants to
Monkey
throw her
back?
net on the
Oh,
monkey.
it's a monkey. Ah!
Oh, I guess we should follow it, maybe.
Oh god, I hit a bookcase. It's so hard.
Maybe a clue fell out.
Oh, I ran into a wall.
I'm stuck on a doorway.
What's the monkey doing? Okay.
It
Oh,
ran around near there. I will kill it.
Oh, I got it. I got the monkey. Come here,
Kill
monkey.
it.
Might have
oh
a
wait,
key
I'm gonna
inside
wait
of it.
here. I'm gonna wait here with my net. I got
I
a
get
net,
distracted
y'all.
easily.
I tried to catch it and move past me. I think Steve just playing with it.
Oh, I didn't. I just meant to kind of hold it out. Bring it back over here, into my net.
It's coming back.
I don't
It's coming
see it
back.
anymore.
It's coming back
I
towards
got
you.
it. I
Furby,
got it.
help
I
me.
got it.
It's coming. It's coming. It's
I-
coming. It's
Oh, you
coming.
caught it?
I'm holding the pole with a.
I'm gonna hold this
I'm
doorway. I'm gonna
ready.
hold this doorway. I'm gonna
Eat
hold
net.
this
I'm holding
What
this
the?
doorway.
Oh, no,
Did it
roll
phase through?
Roll an attack with your net.
Okay.
11.
Hold this doorway.
14. Olna has netted a monkey.
Oh yeah.
All right, do we kill it?
We got meat.
Because the last time it had to die, right, to open up everything.
I don't know if it did, but
Does it look like the same
worked.
monkey as earlier?
Yes.
Magic monkey
You're back.
Stab it.
mayhem.
Stab it.
Sounds like an N64 game.
Magic Monkey Mayhem. It's my favorite board game.
Is there something we could feed this monkey to?
Shit, where's another mimic?
What's in this corner over here? Did anybody go over here?
No.
I
Well, I
did
mean,
not.
I didn't.
Yeah, we did. I think so.
I can't see.
Oh, I
anything.
walked over there at some point, but I was unceremonious about
Who
it.
speaks with animals? Land animals.
Monkey, you're
struggling.
fine. Monkey, chill. Monkey, it's not. No one here is going to hurt you.
Oh, he's a little gorilla.
I try to convince the monkey that it's safe in the net.
Your words have no calming effect upon this monkey who struggles
Somebody gotta
furiously.
been-
Just hit it! Fuck.
I staff bash the monkey.
Roll an attack roll.
Oh, jeez. The last clue is inside the monkey's guts.
I haven't done a staff attack in forever. I'm just gonna do it because I wouldn't have done the thing. Damn it! Where is it?
Click quarterstaff.
When I did my divine sense, that was the only thing I sensed, right?
Correct.
I didn't sense Count Strahd von Zarovich, the vampire.
6
You know, Count
bludgeoning damage.
Take
Oh.
that monkey.
Right in the back of the monkey head.
Brain this monkey out, right?
Let's...
Remember, just like that
Crack
one
this
villager I took
coconut.
out.
Oh, yeah. We
Oh,
can't
remember
ever
the
go back
little
there.
octopus?
That wasn't me. That was
That
Doran.
was, that was Doran, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I took a swipe at that puss, too, so...
I don't got time for these little creatures, all
We all
right?
got blood in our hands at this point.
Yeah.
We're trying to save the world.
You hit
Crack a little eggs.
You hit the monkey, and you hear the crack of bone.
Oh.
Snap, crackle, pop.
The monkey continues to attempt to struggle. Furtively. Furtively? No. With it is futile in its struggle.
Furtive pygmy.
It's not being subtle at all.
Can I know. I don't know if I can use this on a monkey.
Once again,
I have a cantrip scroll of friends, but now he's injured.
yeah, if you've ever attacked something, it doesn't.
Yes, we smell that burden. Well, I don't even know if I can use a spell.
Okay, I want to
Furby's
search for
panicked at
Earth
this
Blue.
point. Furby's leaning in. Just do it.
Another 12 bludgeoning damage on the monkey. It
Sleep.
is looking very, very battered.
Does Dorian need to
Is there
finish this
anything?
thing?
Is there anything in
Continues to
this
struggle.
area?
Is there anything in that area? There is nothing in that area.
Yeah, I'm looking for more clues.
Furby's starting to feel bad.
Just finish it quick. Making it worse.
Okay.
Snuff out its life, Furby.
Okay.
Persona allows it.
Persona allows it.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh,
You
tastes copper.
you smash. How are you attempting to kill this monkey?
No, I was just trying to knock it out. I just
Oh,
wanted to
yes.
sleep. I honestly wanted to. I mean, honestly, in game.
We're in a tower of illusions.
I wanted it to go to sleep. I wanted it to stop.
You
struggling.
render the monkey unconscious as you smack
I
it in
wanted
the
to
side of the
happen
head.
in one, but it just took a while.
Trickle of blood leaking out of its temple.
Okay, now open it up, Furby.
Can I open it up? What? You're the paladin. What is going on?
Open up this
I
pit.
don't know.
Almost
I'm just
said
messing.
the clue would be in the
She's getting-
guts.
She's getting taken in by Doran's bloodlust.
Oh Lord.
I mean, we're in a tower of lies, man. Everything's just like,
What is
I don't
stopping
know.
us from killing each other then?
That's true. That's a
Maybe
good point.
The monkey twitches.
Okay,
Oh, God.
I want to know. Like this
Can I
is when I
stabilize the
do.
monkey?
I
you
have a
wish?
scroll of friends, but
Y'all can do
Yeah,
whatever you
we-
want. I'm just telling you what's happening.
I want to stabilize the monkey.
Roll a medicine check.
Oh my goodness.
You do what you want. I'm doing what I want. Okay, God.
Okay, I'll do what I want
Yeah,
then.
natty 20,
Wow.
baby.
You
That's such a
stabilize the
stabilized-
monkey. You can tell the monkey is no longer in danger of dying
Oh,
if
I'm
left
just
on its own.
spooning the blood back into its head. That's where Furby's at for the next half hour.
And
Okay,
it is unconscious.
I'm treating this monkey. You guys figure out this fucking puzzle.
Okay, do we think there's any more books with
No.
clues?
Do
No.
I
Did we-
feel
I
like
think
that?
we have to kill this monkey.
well, last time we didn't have to kill the monkey. It led us to another thing, and it got killed.
Yeah, there's nothing else
Oh,
in here.
right,
that...
right.
Oh! Put the monkey in the room with one of the stones. Wasn't there
Maybe
5
the
stones
light?
total?
It's in my
And there's
net.
only
So
4 of
yeah,
them.
let's.
The-
It's in my net.
The glowing stones. I was incited to know that they were leading to clues, but I think we need all of the stones.
No,
Maybe.
but wasn't there 5?
There was 5 glowing ones, but they were just
Yes.
leading the
Well,
clues.
there's
have-
only 4 of us. So where does the 5th one go to?
Have you looked at the monkey with your gem?
I look
I
at the
thought the
monkey
fifth
with
one
my
went to a
gem.
spot.
The monkey radiates the
bookshelf.
same bluish glow as in the room.
It is a stone. It's just
I
illusion
want
to
to
look
put
like
the
a monkey.
in the goop.
Yeah, put the monkey in the room.
You
Set it
take
on
the mon-
fire.
listen. I
It's
I
in the
Alright,
can't
I'm
net.
putting the
control
monkey in the
it.
room.
You take the
I'm
monkey.
taking the net. I'm taking the monkey. I'm putting it in the room. I'm
Okay,
putting it on
I'm
the
gonna get
fucking.
a
it on
drink
one of the
refill. Don't do
tiles,
anything
though.
crazy.
No, I'm setting it on one of the titles. That is exactly what I'm doing. I'm putting it on
But I think
El,
it's gonna be
El
burned up.
Octopuso. Yeah, that's what I want. Like,
I gotta see this.
Doran's
I
going
gotta
for
see this shit.
construction.
You
I'm gonna
can't.
put it
This
on
is a once in a
Nautilus.
lifetime opportunity.
Yeah, when does this happen?
I put the monkey on Nautilus.
Oh, I
As-
can't.
as-
I'm not going in that way. I'm not going in
Doran
there.
places the monkey
Oh,
in the room, and you can see the blue hue of the room swell, and you feel a warm light caress your skin as you stand on the outskirts of the room. You see the body of the monkey float up and float into the center of the room, which appears to be some sort of just yawing void. And the monkey is dispersed into a cloud of blue light. Its body splits up into thousands and thousands of tiny particles of blue
Its
light.
troubles are over now. It's broken legs.
And the blue lights form words that you can see. The words say... the words say something that I didn't write a clever clue to. The words reveal to you that the parade of the sea creatures is comprised of 6 noble animals. The rest serve as onlookers.
So there's only 6 that we need to figure out.
Yeah.
we have what?
Yeah.
5?
We have
So far,
4.
We have 4.
Really?
So, and I feel like the
Urchin,
shark is the second
Nautilus.
one.
You have
So we know that there's a
discovered.
shark, but what's
We know.
You have discovered 6 clues.
Yeah, we know all of them. Don't we?
what is the 6th animal? We know.
Nautilus, urchin, shark, whale, slug. Okay, yeah, I don't know.
So yeah, I have slug, shark, whale, nautilus, urchin, squid. Oh yes, we do.
Oh, squid. Yeah,
That's
there you go.
that's what I have too.
Yeah.
I
So
think
All right, let's
to get the
figure this
shark-
out. Let's go. Let's get it.
I would say slug, shark, whale, nautilus, urchin, squid. We know nautilus, urchin, squid. We know slug.
too.
Slug, shark, whale, nautilus, urchin, squid.
I
That's where
agree.
So-
that's where I'm at. And if it's not that, it's the other one. So we can take a fucking hit of damage if we need to.
All right, so I'm gonna take my
grab a
stone.
stone and a
I'm
monkey.
gonna take my
or
stone,
whatever
and I
was
go
the
to
monkey.
slug.
Is your monkey a stone?
Hurry up! I'm,
Oh, I'm in.
all right,
I'm
I'm
okay.
standing here. I'm gonna place it when
Oh.
everybody else is ready. We'll place them at the same time, or in order.
Yeah,
Well, it's
I'll
only
get my.
four
I
of
got my
us,
stone
so-
back from over here, right?
Where is the cornucopia?
Hold on. I'm going. I gotta go get my stone. I left it where the book was over here.
After you read the words, the tree disappears and your stone is gone.
Okay. I'm just gonna
It's
use a
back
random
in
stone.
It's in the.
Is it probably in the thing?
oh.
In the sconce?
The
It's in the
scounts.
sconce. The sconce.
All right. I look at the sconce for my stone.
You can see the stone.
My stone. Okay.
So how do I know which one my stone
Which
goes to?
one
I think
was
it's for the
I?
urchin.
Does it matter? I don't remember.
I think mine is the urchin.
Maybe it's by our own power levels. I'm the strongest.
Okay.
I mean, I got
Uh,
the Dawn Crusher, so
Yeah, no, they were
Ooh.
just clues. I don't think these matter at all because some of them would not
Dust
be
Crusher.
the same. So yeah. So slug first. Go for it, Kaz.
Mm-hmm. You want me to place it?
Yeah.
All
And
right,
then
I'm gonna
someone
place
get
my
ready
stone.
for shark.
You hear
I'll get the
music
shark.
fill the chamber. The slug icon
Shark.
begins to glow.
put the shark down.
Do
You
whale.
place the stone upon the
Oh,
shark icon,
shit.
and it begins to glow a gentle yellow glow.
All right. Whale.
You place a stone upon the whale icon. It begins to glow a gentle yellow glow.
And then nautilus.
You place a stone upon the Nautilus icon, and it begins to glow a gentle yellow glow.
Urchin.
Urchin.
You place a stone upon the urchin, and it begins to glow a gentle yellow glow.
And squid. Squid.
You place a stone upon the squid icon, and as you place a stone upon the squid icon, you can see the gentle blue hue that fills the room begins to illuminate a light show above the void in the center of the room,
sick.
and you can see the creatures represented by the runes that you have illuminated in a parade that circle around the room, dancing in time to the gentle
that's
music that
dope.
plays. And as the music fades away, the creatures look to be swimming upwards, and you can see the rays of light from the center of the room appear to be flowing up as if water were being carried upwards.
Furby jumps in.
Furby jumps in and begins to float upwards.
I'll
See you,
jump
nerd.
in.
Burp. All as well. Hell
Alright,
yeah.
I guess I'll join in as well. I'm not gonna miss this party.
Reminds me of home.
Oh God, I'm closing this document so much.
I love a good
hard.
parade.
A menagerie.
A
You
glass menagerie.
float up to what appears to be the ceiling, but you float through the ceiling and appear in
There's
another
a giant fan.
another floor.
It's fizzy lifting drinks. I just watched Glass Menagerie the other day. That was great.
It's good.
Old John
it's good.
Malkovich.
You float through the ceiling and see a large cylindrical chamber in which the bluish glow continues to flow around you, very similar to water. You feel the sensation of being completely weightless, and you can see pieces of furniture and pottery floating around in this chamber above your heads. The chamber is exceedingly tall, over 100 feet high.
We're able to breathe and everything. This isn't water. It's just
Correct.
floating.
You are
Okay.
able to breathe.
I can only see what Olna allows me to see. So
Just don't go open her damn books.
I will not. I will stick by your side. But I don't see anything.
You said
Shall
it's
we-
filled with water, or there's just stuff floating?
It's just floating in the air.
Feel a
Yeah, I asked if
sense
it was
of
water.
weightlessness. The illumination from the previous room continues to swirl around you, which looks like flowing water, but you are able to breathe normally.
I'm gonna step towards this door.
Doran steps towards the door, and as you put pressure upon your foot, you shoot forward in an unexpected velocity, and you travel all the way over to the wall. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
I didn't even roll. It just fucking like piddled out.
You hit the wall with unexpected force, and you take 1 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
So we got to be careful. Don't move too hastily, anyone.
I think gravity's different here.
Can I inspect this furniture in front of me? This little like shelf.
Furniture?
It is a writing desk, which is next to you, which is floating lazily on its side next to you.
Does it have drawers?
Yes, it does.
Can I peruse or attempt to?
You can open the drawers, sure. Inside are actually
Verily.
you open the drawer. Describe to me how you open the drawer.
God damn it, Spike. Very delicately. With my hand.
So you reach one hand out and grasp the handle of the drawer and pull.
Yes.
Roll a strength check. You pull upon the handle of the drawer, and the
How else would you
drawer,
open a drawer?
the drawer slides open as you pull. Okay. As you pull on the drawer, it slides open,
Yeah.
but the desk. So you're pulling. It's on its side. You're pulling the drawer upwards. You pull the drawer upwards. As you pull the drawer upwards, you can feel the weight of the desk being pulled along by the drawer, and then the entire desk swings upwards and travels up and out of your hand. You hold onto the drawer handle, but the desk becomes detached from the drawer and shoots upwards, rockets towards the ceiling.
There's like no friction in here. Do I have the drawer in my hand?
Yes, you do.
Is there anything in it?
There are scraps of paper, and roll an Arcana check.
Okay. Come off it.
Oh,
15.
well done. You can see
Jeez, thanks.
the formulas inscribed upon these sheafs of parchment are indicative of failed gravity manipulation spells.
Wow, okay. Somebody's been experimenting with gravity in here. And failed.
Yeah.
I think we're gathering that.
And Doran's doing backflips and
Written
spinning
in-
around over in the corner.
Common, I assume. Written
Yeah.
in common.
Yep.
Well,
Is
there
there a
goes
way to
this.
undo the gravity spell?
Roll
What?
Roll an Arcana check, Furby.
UndoGravitySpell.com. The
could do-
anti-spell? Hold on.
I can add wind with a gust of wind.
Arcana.
I can add air pressure with a fog cloud.
Oh, so critical
jeez.
fail. Burp, burp, burp.
Furby does not know a way to undo a failed gravity spell.
Potion of Cure Silence.
I'm a bit afraid to move.
No iron boots.
What got rid of
Who has
Okay, rid of-
Velcro?
I do not have any Velcro on.
We just need one of those, Velcro bodysuits.
Mhm.
Can I guess can I cast can I just add water to the room with my
I can't breathe water.
I'm not gonna I can't fill the room with it. It's a huge room, it seems like. I'm gonna add,
Potion of water breathing.
I can cast dispel magic.
I'm just thinking like we should add friction somehow. Because it seems like there's nothing.
Choose one magical
Maybe that's
effect
what it is.
within
Like,
range.
maybe if we fill the room full of water, the gravity won't be so bad.
And like I said, I can't fill the room, but I can add something, you know what I
As long
mean?
as you leave some air, I'm good. Furby's good.
Have a
Well, we
potion
have
of
so
water.
many ways to breathe underwater. Yeah, stop being a baby.
I have 2, and it's called my wild shape charges.
Yeah,
So
no,
I
I,
think
have
what
a
I'm-
potion of water breathing
I
I
think
can
what I'm
give you
gonna
because I have
do
a necklace that allows me to breathe.
is I'm gonna make a wall of water, and I want to make it so that it is. Okay, click here, and then I pull. Oh wait, how do I manipulate this guy? I want to make a beeline to this thing with a wall of water that I can kind of hopefully
You're saying
tread.
You want to do
Yeah.
that?
Exactly.
Got it.
And
I'm
then-
following like lockstep.
Don't
as I
move.
can. Not
I'm
moving.
gonna
then.
I'm gonna try to
Not
Steve, I want to move through the water to try to get to this dresser or whatever it is.
So this is your Triton
Oh, I-
feature wall of water.
Yeah.
Where do we have that marked as far as resource expenditure? Because you can do it once a day.
Once a day. I can only use it once a day. I don't think I've used it.
Yeah, but where does it? I just want some way to track it.
I understand. I just been kind of keeping track of it because there's no way to really mark it.
Can we make it a use thing, like how some of my stuff is?
I mean, that'd be fine. That'd be nice. but I just been keeping track of it. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Since we traveled, I haven't used it because we traveled a day
You
to
haven't,
get here.
but next session, if you try to use it, what's to stop us from seeing it? Is my only question.
Because we'll remember,
Will
Cat's
we?
gonna yell at us.
and you trust me. I mean, I wouldn't trust Curly with this kind of ability, but
Always call
I'll look
myself
into
out
it.
for resource
I know you
usage.
do. I'm just messing with you.
I'll look into it and
Uh,
see if.
Yeah, if you can add that, I'm not against that at all. It's one less thing I have to keep track of. But I don't try to. I don't think I've ever.
I'll
used
let
it
my
really.
characters die. I don't care.
And here's the thing, Steve. Is like, I don't think I can. I can't cast all three, right? I can only cast
Yeah.
one of the three. Oh, I have. Oh, you're right. We have done that. We've been through that before, where I've had to.
I'm just gonna put on each one. I'm just gonna put a limited uses, one of one per long rest, and then if we see that any of them have been used, then we'll know.
And the fog cloud too. Well, yeah. If you can add that, then that makes it easier for me.
There we go. So there's that, and
Wonderful.
you've used your wall of water, so that's gonna be 0 of 1.
Nice.
Okay, so you make a wall of water, and
And it's kind of going to be a trail of water, you know what I mean? But yeah.
when you step into the wall of water and you feel yourself getting wet, you feel gravity return to you,
What?
and you are able to walk normally.
Because I'm wet. Outside? Oh, I'm going to play it safe and just move towards the, this guy. This bookshelf. And I'm going to I would like to try to open it. And maybe, hopefully it's a little wet too, using this, since it's kind of being touched by the wall of water. Does it actually return to, does gravity return to this thing?
It is getting splashed on that tail end. You can see the tail end of it that is close to your wall of water has been getting splashed with water, and it is on the ground. The other end of it is floating awkwardly in the air.
Whoa, okay. Can I scoop like a handful of water and just kind of splatter shit?
As you splatter water on the rest of it, you see it clunk to the ground.
And then I want to attempt to open it as well if it has any drawers, which it looks like it does, but
It's a filing
don't wanna
cabinet
see.
of some sort, and you can open it, and within find something. Let's roll. Let's roll. First, roll a D3.
And that's R&D3. What's a 1D3, right? Damn. Is it /R?
Yes, always slash.
R/. What do you do?
I'm not a damn computer. I'm a human being. I don't talk in weird shit.
Roll a D.
Yeah, I never remember either.
Sounds
it's
exactly
actually
like my
slash first.
grandfather.
Roll a D30.
See, now I know.
2. Okay. You find a. Okay. Roll a D4. You find
Again.
2 crossbow bolts, which are +1
Oh.
crossbow bolts.
Oh, shit.
+1 to attack and damage when you use these crossbow bolts.
I say loudly, kind of obnoxiously, I found 2 +1 crossbow bolts. And this one.
Oh, good for
Also-
you.
Also get wet.
Excuse me.
I'm
It
already
seems
wet.
to return gravity. Is there something in the formula, Steve, the failed formulas on gravity? Is there something that I recognize as like a symbol for water or in the formula? Can we?
What was your
write?
Arcana check? Your Arcana check was a 15 back then.
15, yeah.
So yeah, you can see something about water.
Oh, we're playing Noita.
Give Sam
Okay.
a Noida
Some
clone.
alchemy, some common alchemy. And yeah.
I think Britt is covered in water now because she's in the
Yeah, I
wall.
gotcha.
Yeah. Meh.
2
What
plus
happens if
1
she
crossbow
steps
bolts.
out of the wall?
You have gravity. You feel gravity has returned to normal for you.
All right.
Alright.
Somebody bring me some water. I'm not.
I'm let's see. I have a thing. I have a thing I can put water in. I'm sure I do.
I mean, yeah, I got a jar. I got all kinds. You probably have.
Wait, don't I
have
have
a
a
water
water
skin.
skin?
A
I have
water
my water
skin.
skin. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pour water on myself.
Put your water skin on yourself.
Are we trying to go up, or are we trying to get to?
That's
Doran?
true. We won't be able to go up unless we squirt water on stuff that we.
I mean, how much
to
water
get
you
to.
got in your old?
That was it.
Doran pours water upon himself and feels gravity return to him.
All right.
I want to check out this
Yeah, I don't have.
You're right next to the water. Just
No, I know, but it's just right there. It's all. I want to get up. I want more water.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know.
Open this door.
Putting random scenery in place.
I'm gonna mess with the door handle. I'm gonna see if I can open this door.
Random.
The
scenery,
door
my
is
ass.
locked.
All right.
You can see
Can I
a
try to kick
keyhole. Did you say you kick it?
Can I try to pick it?
Oh.
I'll
No,
say
I don't
pick
have
it.
any
Kick
tools.
it.
I don't have any tools for picking it.
I'll try it. She says as she dons her gloves of thievery.
Oh.
Here, friend, let me give you a hand with that. See what I can do.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Britt tries to pick the lock on this door.
Roll a dexterity check with your gloves. Does your gloves have the thing?
My gloves.
I can say that they do.
Because your gloves give you
+5 bonus to dexterity checks and dexterity checks made to pick locks.
right. So roll a dex check and add 5. I remember trying to add this effect as a toggle, but I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So just roll dex and
No.
add 5.
A fog cloud is actually a fog is made up of water, and I could probably fill this whole area and kind of bring
Yeah.
moisture back.
Brit
23.
is able to pick the lock.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah.
Alma
Gaseous
says.
form.
Don't tell Olna that I use these. I don't think
You-
she'd be might happy.
What was that sound? I heard that.
No,
I heard.
Look, it's unlocked.
You didn't hear that.
Crazy.
No, I know.
We didn't hear
I
nothing.
didn't hear. I don't hear anything.
We don't hear anything we don't want you to hear.
Actually, it's been quite a while. You ran around in that library for a bit, and I've just been kind of slowly advancing time in increments. I think you're only a few minutes away from not being deaf anymore.
Oh, sick.
Britt picks the lock.
Open the door.
I would like to open the door.
You swing.
Wait,
Obviously.
Steve. If I cast Divine Sense right now, would I sense Brit's evil action of desecration?
That is not a desecrative
It's not
act.
meant.
Desecration is like,
okay.
like true desecration of
I-
this is an altar to persona, and we're gonna tear out the heart of a goblin and bathe it in the blood of that because
We're gonna
we're
hit him
worshiping
You're
Hit
lucky,
him
somebody.
Brit.
We're gonna hit
I
a
just
monkey
seem to
3
remember
times on the
someone-
head.
Doran
I
opens
seem
the
to remember
door.
someone
Doran
encouraging
beholds.
Furby to kill a monkey.
Yeah.
Doran
Yeah.
beholds an inky black void that is completely absent of any and all light.
Oh,
That doesn't
man.
look good.
Dawn Crusher.
I'm gonna impose a penalty that whenever you call it the wrong name, it's gonna
Oh yeah.
do something.
Dust Crusher.
Dusk,
was right.
Dawn. They're around the same time.
You're gonna have to like wave your arms a little bit.
Hey, Olna.
I can't
Yeah,
hear you. Fool.
we're signaling
The
to
light,
the bringer of light.
the light of
Bloosh.
Dusk Crusher does not penetrate this darkness.
Hmm.
Oh.
Okay.
Only we had a monkey
maybe
to
there's
throw in
something.
Is Furby curious enough to walk in? Can I put the
Is
tip
there
of my
anything in here?
staff into the void?
Two people did something at the same time. Curly, you can touch your staff into the inky void. Roll
Okay.
a perception check with disadvantage. Furby.
Okay.
Wait, you're next to me. You get aura protection starting at 6th level. Whenever a friendly creature within 10 feet, you must make a saving throw. The creature gains a bonus to saving throw equal to my charisma modifier.
Cool. This is perception.
damn.
You put your
Cool.
staff into the inky void. Is your staff wet?
Yeah, I splooshed
All right.
hard right here.
You put it into the inky void and you feel no resistance. Oh, sorry, that's me moving Brit accidentally.
Does it? I
Whee!
pull it out. Does it come out unscathed?
You see no visible change in your staff.
Okay.
That's what she said.
Whoa.
That's what I wish he'd say.
Furby goes in.
Furby steps into the inky black void. Furby,
I'm freshly wet.
you feel the floor slip out from underneath you, and you begin to fall from the top of the room. Furby, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Wait, from the top of the room we're in?
Yes.
Mhm.
I mean, do I have a reaction enough to? I guess.
You begin to fall.
Oh.
What do you
Begin to
do?
fall. I want to cast gaseous form.
You may cast gaseous form.
Assume a spell slot.
Cheating.
Yeah, as soon as I feel like I'm falling, I cast gaseous form. And transform myself, a willing creature, into a misty cloud.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is a.
So where the fugs am I? Because I can only move 10 feet now in a goopy misty form.
What's terminal velocity? How many seconds does it take to fall 100 feet? No, I'm kidding. Yes, you can cast.
9.8.
You can cast gaseous form.
Guys
And
are
you
nerds.
are gassy. Smells a little
Misty.
weird because of the
Hey,
gas.
I didn't shower. You're right. Yeah. My mist represents my musk.
Roll another perception check.
Perception. Almost, baby. 12.
This random piece of scenery, which is floating near the ceiling, looks like it has a key on it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Maybe we needed to actually unlock the door.
Maybe. Oh, yeah.
I can only move 10 feet every turn, so I'll just float towards it. Blop, blop, blop.
Or can Furby speak to me? Would I know
Nope.
that? Okay.
I can't manipulate
1,
objects.
2, 3. Oh wow! It begins to float. It's just lazily floating.
Is it on the same plane as me, like level, height wise?
Yeah, approximately.
Okay. I'm attempting to go for it in my turns, whatever that means.
Can I do my fog cloud in kind of 20-foot radius? I
Your
can
fog,
bring- I can
your
bring-
fog cloud is a Triton feature, correct?
Yeah.
Which you just used on your wall of water.
Oh, okay. So I can only use a.
The ability lets you cast one of those three things once per rest.
Oh, I see. Okay, never mind.
I feel like I'm sort of looking in the direction of Furby. Would I see this key floating?
Sorry, I was reading Olna's thing. What'd you just say?
I feel like I'd be looking in the direction of Furby because I was checking out this box in front of me, and I see a gaseous form.
I mean,
My
would I
then show up?
would I see
Furby
the key?
Roof?
gaseous form, if I am correct, is okay, it's an actual spell. So yeah, gaseous form is a spell. Gaseous form requires gas. Where the hell is gaseous form? There it is. Yeah, it's a verbal spell, so you can hear the spell being intoned above you. You'll look up if you hear Furby
You
chanting
hear
the
me
spell above
yell, gaseous form! God.
So I'm looking here. Can I see I would see the key floating.
you. The key is on top of a box, so you see Furby next to a box.
Oh, I
piece
thought
of
the
furniture,
keys.
random piece of furniture, whatever.
Jeez. Okay.
Okay.
Maybe we could do like
Oh my god, I can inhabit the space of another person. It's so cool.
Can I take water from my water wall and just kind of squirt it into the blackness and hope it drops on one of these objects?
You can
Like a cup, like
you
one of my
can
jars?
toss some water through the thing. Well, number one, yeah, I'm just
Are we
gonna
in,
give it to you, but
are we in order at this point or anything? Or
nah,
like,
you're not.
okay.
So yeah,
was
only
gonna
you
say,
can you can splash some water through the thing.
Yeah, I'd like to attempt that. I'll suck it up, one mouthful, and kind of just spit it out.
what
In
Tritons
kind of a
do.
direction.
You see some droplets of water sploosh there.
Gotta get the angle right.
Okay.
Kirby wants to attempting to 10 feet per whatever move is to get over to the key and be on top of the box, and then
The box is floating. It's inside of you right now.
I want to get above it. I don't know how this would fucking work, but I would like to
Yeah.
become corporeal and grab the key above the box, right? Like I'm above the box. I want to be able to like dexterously grab the key, or at least fall upon the box where the key is.
You are close to 100 feet in the air. You wish to return to your normal form?
Oh, absolutely.
All right. Furby returns to solid form, appearing above the box, and you begin to fall. Your body impacts with the box, and it begins to travel downwards with you.
Grab the key.
You are falling. You can attempt to grab the key as you're falling.
Gaseous circle again. Form again. Wait. Oh shit! It's a circle spell. Oh no, it's circle spell. Is it from my circle? Do I only have it once?
You know the spell because you are a spore
Oh,
druid.
because my circle. You're right. Yeah.
It takes a spell slot to cast.
I would cast it again as my attempt is to do it as close as I can to the ground, so that I am not gonna hit it.
Oh, as close as you can to the ground. So you're attempting a timed spell casting.
I am attempting a timed guess. That's what Furby's plan is.
Roll a. What's a
I'm gonna
good?
cast it again, so I have it.
What's a
out of
good?
my spell slot.
It's a good check for this.
Dexterity?
No, it's gonna be. Your spell casting ability is wisdom, so
Pretty
your
sure it's a
ability is
survival check.
based on wisdom. So how
Intelligence?
effectively and eloquently and quickly can you cast this spell? Roll a wisdom saving throw.
that's my biggest one. Oh, I actually have pretty much. Okay, all right. Saving throw wisdom.
Oh
Doug!
no! Oh
Doug!
no!
Why'd I yell Doug?
Doug, funny, help me with your
Doug.
worldly wisdom for us juveniles.
Hanging on a trash can.
Oh yeah, Furby just fell 100 feet. Tried to invoke the spell at the very last minute, but stumbled on one of the words.
While grabbing the key, trying to grab the key, it's slipping out of his hands like a fucking butter.
The
I mean,
box,
That's a lot you're trying to attempt. Right
the furniture piece
That makes
absorbs some of the impact. We're gonna see how much of the impact the furniture piece takes.
How much of that? is
2.
furniture?
Okay. So instead of falling 100 feet and taking 10d6, you're going to fall 100 feet and take 8d6.
Hit me with that D6.
Furby takes 31 falling damage as you impact the floor.
I think I can handle that.
Oh.
This is what you hear from Furby. So do I crush the box and the key somewhere?
The piece of furniture is smashed to smithereens, yes. The key is currently trapped between your body and the floor.
Am I winded? Or can
Nice. I mean, you just fell 100 feet.
I did it! I got it! We got the key. Wait, what do we need the key for?
Yeah, where'd you come from?
You
Fancy seeing you here.
don't
Oh, sorry.
the
Wait, you got a
Please.
key?
door leads to the up. It's ow.
Here, I got it.
I reach underneath me and I hand the key to Britt if she's near me.
I am, yes.
I
You
just
want me
hold it
to-
up. I hold it up while I'm like holding my back.
Oh, you guys are both messed up. You want to
Yeah, we're
cure
both
wounds,
messed
Furby?
Oh!
I think
Okay.
so. I think that's a yes.
And then
Yeah.
freaking Brit has like a huge burned wound on her face, probably.
and a cut fucking Achilles.
Yeah, the
I love
scar.
your healing on
That's a
Kirby.
character trait at this point.
It is.
Everyone has a perfect wound.
Okay,
Did you,
okay.
did you hear
I'm
that,
gonna.
Kirby?
I heard it, saw it, got
We'll
it.
say,
it went the wrong direction.
As Olna casts Cure Wounds, time
Yeah.
elapses, and you're finally able to hear again.
Oh,
Nice.
Now, the first thing you hit, the first thing that hits your ears is just the groaning from Furby of a person who has fallen onto their back onto a box from
So
100.
let's try this door again, but this time let's try actually unlocking it.
You close the
So
door
I'm
point,
close
good
it. Okay.
and turn the key in the lock and unlock it, and you open the door and you see a flight of stairs going upwards.
Well, I
Run!
bitched that one.
let's go. Let's go. Before we get dry,
Can someone help Furby up?
I
No.
give you cure wounds.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Your knees aren't in
apparently.
your abdomen anymore.
Hurry, pop on.
You
Sure win.
climb the
Engine.
stairs. You climb the stairs, and as you climb the stairs, you begin to hear voices. Voices that sound like they're arguing. And pulling you into the next level of the tower.
There are 100 levels.
No, only
And we have to put them all in order.
Just
only
that Wind Waker
97.
fucking dungeon.
But each level you have to get the 3 jellyfish out of the way so that you can get the things.
Okay, I'm just going.
Is that from Bubble Bob?
You hear.
Can't
Oh,
get out.
Doran is in it. Doran, roll a dex. No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
You see a. So the first thing you notice is that natural sunlight is spilling in through some of these windows. And
oh,
if you look through the window, you can see the grounds.
oh shit! No,
The
sorry.
grounds that surrounded the tower, or where you entered, you appear to only be 3 stories up. And you can
But
see
on another window, it's different, right?
you can see the entryway, your wagon down on the ground, hanging out.
Our horse. Zzz.
Okay, what is this guy here?
That is a mirror that is glowing with some sort of odd purple light.
Listen, I went and I took the void.
The
challenge
arguing
forever.
arguing seems to be coming from this direction.
And then, now that I can hear, I'd like to press my Triton fin ears up against the door and see if I can discern the contents of the argument.
Let's see. You hear 2 voices. One sounds like they both sound male. They both sound agitated. Roll a perception check. We'll just do a normal perception check to see if you can actually make out what they're saying.
Hey,
Got everyone or just Olna?
give me a fuck.
Olna presses her ear up against the door and hears.
My hearing, well, I'm not English. My
Oh, that's
hearing
right,
just
it's
came back,
different.
so I'm a little rusty. Maybe someone else can give this a listen.
Sure, I'll give it a try.
I'm gonna cast
Pretty
a
good,
cantrip of guidance on to Brit.
I'll do it too.
All right,
I
I'm gonna
touched
put.
one willing creature, and you can add a D4 of 2. I just rolled it apparently. To one of
Do I
your
have, like,
ability checks.
Oh, a plus what?
+2 to your ability check.
+2. Okay. Do I have like a glass?
I've been hard underutilizing the druid guidance. Can pretty much cast it
all right.
every day of our lives.
Brit cups her hands and puts her ear against the hand cup.
Roll a perception check.
and then I add 2 to that. 13.
Doran's try. These elven ears.
Doran gets guidance as well because it's a cantrip. There's add 3 to that, baby.
Nice.
Yeah.
Damn, okay, that's pretty dope.
All right. Furby comes in and puts his big dumb head against the fucking dumb wall.
Can you guide on yourself though?
I can guide on myself. I'm a willing creature that I touch. I touch myself. What was it? Oh, no, it's perception.
Come on.
Perception. That is 15, 17.
It could be the only way to stop these fallen lords. I've told you time and time again, it is magic that is far too powerful for us to conceive. I cannot in good conscience do this. You are supposedly the master of all things arcane. You are the only one who could do it, don't you see? You are the gateway to our freedom. Now, I know that's what it may look like, but the weaves of magic are delicate and very prone to being upset. I cannot in good conscience do this for you, and I strongly, strongly suggest that you do not attempt this on your own. Though you may show aptitude, you and the boy, granted, may show aptitude for magic.
Oh,
This
no.
is powerful magic, far too advanced and far too volatile. Have you not heard the stories, the legends of what happens when things go wrong? Damn the legends! This is people's lives we're talking about! Can't put a
Put
price
the
on
kid
people's
on the
lives
door.
no matter
Put
the
the kid.
risk. Now, as much as I hate to say it, there is also the suspicion I hold within my own heart. For, granted this kind of power, the hearts of men have been twisted time and time again. Why do you think I've locked myself away in this tower to be known as the Northern Hermit? To keep myself far and away from those who may be corrupted by its influence, and to provide myself with a modicum of temperance so that I might not be corrupted as well. Perhaps my brother was right to study the ways of the martial code instead of magic. I often wonder what may have happened if our roles had been reversed. But, damn it, Hermit! Enough talk! The time is now to act! Look upon the face of this boy, don't you see? The future that awaits him if we allow these fallen lords to run rampant. It is divine providence that has put this scroll into my hands, and I intend to use it. Now you will help me. Ilisari, I cannot, and that is going to be the final word. I cannot help you. Northern Hermit, damn you. Damn you, Northern. What is that? Oh, those are the visitors that have been climbing the tower since we have been having this discussion. What? How did they climb the tower? Well, it is a test, and those who prove themselves worthy are able to climb the tower. You have proven yourself worthy with your magical acumen, you and your son, and now these ones have proven themselves worthy. Hello, Doran. It has been a long
Hello?
time since I beheld you, though I doubt you were aware of my spying, or should I say
What?
observance.
I was not aware, but the Southern Hermit is aware of all things at all
Your
times.
2 dads.
Oh, he claims to be aware of all things, but you'd be surprised at the amounts of time he's come to me asking for this and asking for that. But I digress. Doran, of course, you know Ilisari, and of course, young Gandithus. A very familiar-looking boy walks up to
Well,
you.
you guys wanted to defeat the Dark Lords. I wanted to defeat the Dark Lords too.
You behold the booger boy in front of you. And
Yes, ma'am.
the headmaster of the Tyrannid
Booger
Rock
boy.
Academy from Scales. You'll remember, according
Yeah,
to Galadin, Ilisari left Galadin in charge of the academy.
Mhm.
Did Furby have any problems with the kid?
We all had problems
Kid-
with getting
No,
our own
no,
way.
The kid is brandishing some sort of stick in his hand, and he holds it out like a sword directed at Doran.
Hello, child.
His training.
Perhaps you... Oh, shoot. Is his name wrong? His name is damn wrong. Dang it. Perhaps you, Ilisari, turns to you and speaks. Perhaps you can talk some sense into this old fool.
Whatever the hermits decide is usually for the best.
And if their decision is to sit idly by while the fallen lords raze the land to ashes, we have in our possession the tool that can bring about salvation. And he holds up the Scroll of Wish.
Wait, is that our scroll? Is that our scroll?
We gave it to
Yeah,
them.
I gave it to him.
Oh,
They
fuck.
could, only they can cast it.
It was divine providence that sent this scroll into my hand through you.
Yeah.
I
Big-
have magical ability, but the only way to guarantee its casting is completed properly is for someone like the Northern Hermit to cast the spell. But he refuses, don't you, Northern Hermit? Oh, yes, that is accurate. I refuse. And what say you, the heroes of Scales? Do you not want to use this scroll's power to end the Fallen Lord's reign?
Listen. That
We've
can
been
be
in-
dangerous. I'm
we've
not
been-
down. I'm not against trying it.
We've been entrusted the weapon that can end this war. We don't need to place everyone's lives on a gamble.
But we gave you the scroll because we knew that we couldn't wield it.
Okay.
And I'm scared that you have not properly vetted what your situation. I trust the Northern Hermit, even though I don't know him. Let's go with that.
The Northern Hermit
yeah,
has lived in
I feel-
isolation far too long. He cannot see the greater troubles of the world. He sits in his tower, researching his arcane ways, never lifting a finger to help his fellow man. What kind of good are you going to do in this tower, Hermit? The good has been brought here. See before you these 4 heroes who have risked life and limb. And now, all of us are gathered in this spot. We have the tool. Northern Hermit, we can end this once and for all. Cast the
What-
wish!
What exactly do you
No.
want to do with the wish scroll?
I mean, the wish scroll is very specific with the wish. Northern Hermit, what is your concern? What is your opinion on this matter? I would like to hear you out directly.
I'm gonna just go sit over here because this is be one of those.
I have
situations.
It's your
reiterated
dad,
it.
dude.
I have
This isn't-
reiterated it
this is not my
countless
dad.
times.
Dad too.
I have reiterated it countless times. The magic within the wish scroll is far too volatile to be entrusted to the hands of mortals. It is one of the highest levels of magic to cast. Only those with near divine power can fully control and comprehend its ramifications. And this man, though he may have some magical ability, does not wield the foresight, the ability, or, dare I say, I cannot trust his moral compass in this matter.
Say
What
it.
about you, Northern Hermit? What about you?
Well, he had the foresight to bring it to you to help him.
I will say this as someone who has trained under one of the hermits before and has been
Right.
in their graces. The hermits are the keepers of knowledge. It is their job to grow and understand all things within their
Mhm.
keep. It is not necessarily their job to expound that knowledge. They are the keepers of it. They are the sharers of it. They are the teachers of it.
They're
So
a
then
watcher.
we need to-
They're not.
We need to
someone who
find
would-
somebody who can do someone who
In-
is near divine enough. And
I'll take the hermit's opinion on that. I don't want to use it here. I don't want to have anyone in this room use it. That was the point. But I think we need to either seek someone else out, or
is there anyone in the land that could?
So I think
Was it?
Don't you see? The
Oh,
only
God,
one in the
right.
land who is capable of wielding this magic is standing right before us, and he refuses to act.
but you're
about
not going to
Lydia?
force him. You can't force him.
No,
He
I
does not-
cannot.
he does not refuse to act. He has told you all you needed to know.
He
He will not do
refuses
it.
to cast the spell. I ask him to cast the wish spell to grant us the ability to stop the fallen lords once and for all, and yet he sits there in his tower, complacent to let the world burn.
Mr. Hermit, hello. Hi, Furby. Nice to meet you.
Your tower can go F itself.
Just throwing it out there. Can we wish away all of the lords, the bad lords? Because I mean, that seems like a simple, easy choice. Is that a thing? Is that an option? I feel like it would be too easy.
Is
but-
this tea fresh?
Does the tea remind you of the Southern Hermit's tea because they used to date?
I
and
mean,
they're
I'm
both
wondering
your
about
dads?
that crocodile up there. That's what I'm thinking about.
I could go for some tea. I'm just wondering if this is a fresh pot, because this conversation is going to go for a minute. Jordan's thirsty.
It is fresh tea.
Roll a
Alright.
Constitution check.
Is he standing on his bed?
He is sitting in his bed.
That's all right.
Oh, this is an intimate moment, though.
He's got a blanket with fake water on it.
I mean, honestly, a straight up and down question directly to the hermit. What is your greatest concern with the casting of the wish spell
I want a blanket like
and
that.
our wishes right now? Because obviously our wishes are obvious. And the fallen lords. Why is that a concern of yours? It seems very straightforward to Furby. And the fallen lords' reign.
What
Stop.
what would you wish?
If I'm not a smart Furb Bolg. Just off the cusp. I
The
would
power
say,
to defeat the dark ones.
I don't want power. I want the power of the leveler to not exist.
And when the spell of wish catapults time forward 10,000 years to when nothing exists, what then?
Whoops.
Oh, I see.
You will have succeeded.
The leveler will possibly be no more, but neither will anything as we know it. The power of the wish is simply too volatile and too nuanced
Mhm.
to be entrusted into the hands of mortals. Any attempt, in my opinion, is too great a risk, no matter how small the ask of the wish spell. Legend has told us that it is simply too great a gamble.
I mean,
In
has
fact-
someone? Oh, go ahead.
He was about to say the exact same thing as you. Has anybody cast a successful wish scroll?
Gotcha. Yeah.
I do not think we shall ever know, for if they were successful, it may not have been a wish great enough to garner any recognition. Perhaps somebody wished for simply a sandwich to fill their belly. We shall not know, for we only know history's greatest failures.
But do we know if someone lost a sandwich that day?
No, we do
What ab-
not.
what
And
about-
therein lies the other conundrum. What if our ramifications detract from something else unseen in the world and we unknowingly save ourselves but cause incredible grief and strife to some other realm of existence?
We kill the leveler, but we cause global warming. Great.
Well-
Awesome. What if? So on that note, then,
What wish does Ilisari recommend? Maybe now. Don't say it
Yeah,
out
how
loud
would-
while
how
holding the
would
wish
you
roll.
I have Ilisari has not formulated all the way through. He is trying to convince the hermit to help him with that. Because with the hermit's infinite wisdom, quote unquote infinite wisdom, he thinks that they could come up with a plan, a wish, a wording that will make everything actually work out the way we want. And the hermit is
So-
just flat out denying
So,
the ability to help.
I listen. I've seen the power of this tower, power tower. The hermit. I respect the hermit's skills. I respect the hermit's opinion.
Isn't there a
At
genie?
this point, I say, how about we stop discussing the use of the wish scroll and what does the hermit have insofar as advice for dealing with the fallen lords in a way that we mortally can handle, because we're capable and we are here and we could use any help that we can get. We don't need to discuss the politics of a
I
freaking
feel-
wish scroll.
If I may suggest something, I feel like we need help. Moagim is very powerful and very. If we can focus on one of them, we've already taken out one ourselves.
You
But
want
who's
tea,
young
boy?
Gandhi thesis?
This booger boy.
Oh, got it.
If we can focus
he's-
maybe on taking out Moagim
No,
with.
no. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Not here. He has really nice things here.
You're about to slash a boy.
Okay. I'm not gonna slash the boy. We're cool. We're homies.
What would be your advice, young magic man, a big old magic man,
Who are you addressing?
the hermit, magic man? It's Adventure time. What's his advice for not using the wish scroll? Forget the wish scroll. What is his advice for taking out the fallen lords? We came here seeking that. I think that's more important. We are capable.
We have
warriors.
all that we can have, and we seek only what we don't know.
Okay, Doran. Thanks. Thanks for the heads up.
And
Why did we
you're
fucking climb this tower then? We could have gone to the village of fucking
You
dwarves.
climbed this tower to help me convince this old ruin to think of a better plan and utilize this great gift we've been given. Will you help me convince him?
I've already
I think Olna's idea
decided that
is
we're
good.
not.
I think we should
We have
see
two
if
things.
Mr. Northern Hermit could help us defeat a specific lord.
Or didn't we hear about a effing genie somewhere? Isn't there a genie in the land?
It's in the.
If you
that
will
is-
not see reason, then you represent the most powerful warriors and magic users in the land. If you will not see reason, then it must fall to me to bring the light to the world.
He's gonna wish.
He unfurls the scroll
No,
and
I
calls
run at him.
out,
I run at him.
wish for the destruction
at
of the
him.
fallen lords.
I run at him. I just died. Oh, he poofed.
Hmm.
Now what?
We know he didn't disturb our timeline, but he disturbed his own. So there's that
Did he
for it.
just snap out like Bilbo Baggins style?
Do you a little fucking pop?
Or did he turn into like smoke? Or
Please tell me it just
Is
sounded
there
like.
a pile of dust on the ground?
do we even have memory of this man?
on.
The wish scroll flares with a reddish light, and you can tell that something has gone wrong. As Gandethus, Ilisari Gandethus, is wreathed in a reddish crackling light. And he begins to shout in pain. No, no, no!
This is really good tea.
And the red light is blinding for a brief moment.
Hmm.
And as you regain your vision, you see not Ilisari Gandetha standing before you, but a hideous monstrosity with angular arms and sharp
Immediately swing
barbs.
with the shillelagh.
Everybody will now enter into initiative order.
How did that fulfill his wish?
The fallen lords are gone. We're done, guys. We did it. It's just now this alien. Where's my phone? My combat tracker
Guess
doesn't
it's
have
my
me
job
in
to
it.
protect the boy.
I'm not.
Yeah, where's Furby?
I'm not in the combat tracker.
How are
for some
you?
reason.
How are you always gone?
I'm
are you
not.
always
I'm just trying to fit. Oh, there it goes.
Because
Cool,
of his
thank you.
transmogrification.
Yeah, sometimes my bones get disapparated.
Did you wish you away? Is that what happened?
I
You
wish
got like
myself out.
Any lingering traits of a shark? You just kind of like can smell blood and water.
Britt has the initiative.
Every now and then I oil out.
Run up.
I don't
I
understand it,
pounced.
but
I do a
Britt.
swipe.
Oof.
Britt rolls
Oh,
a critical
God.
fumble right out the gates. Britt, please
Apparently,
roll.
I tripped on this rug.
Please roll on the critical fumble chart.
It is a thick rug.
The purple one.
She cannot get her shit together, this girl.
you're trying
Okay,
to brush in your damn teeth. Maybe that's a good start.
It's a real big issue for you there, Alna.
48.
That was the critical hit chart. I needed you to roll on the purple one, the critical fumble chart.
Oh.
Common mistake.
Yeah. That was yet another fumble. I like to keep things consistent.
88. You attack wildly and lose track of the fight around you. End your turn immediately and move to the bottom of the initiative order at the start of the next round. All right.
Oh,
Start at the next round.
That is end of Brit's turn. Furby, you
I'm here to
are
help.
starting your turn. Furby, please roll a wisdom saving throw.
I was doing other things.
Good job.
The
Save
wish
your
scroll
wisdom.
is gone, correct?
Oh, motherfucker. I gotta pop this back in.
You don't
Sorry.
see the wish scroll anywhere.
Okay. That's what, I mean, I
Wisdom
assumed that was the case.
saving throw. Yeah, that's not good.
Furby rolls a 12 on his wisdom save. Furby,
Good.
you take 10 psychic damage as you feel
Ooh.
a palpable energy pressing upon your psyche, filling you with an incredible sorrow of loneliness.
Oh,
You
so
may
lonely.
take your turn.
I'm gonna. Plan was originally. I'm gonna hex him. I'm gonna hex this man, this thing, this creature, whatever he is now. I can only do it once. What is it called? You place a curse on the creature that you can see within range until the spell ends. You deal extra 1d6 necrotic damage to the target when you hit with an attack. So that's a bonus action. And then I'm going to toll the dead on him because right now I don't have my shillelagh.
Can only cast 2
You
spells
can't,
on a
you're right.
turn
I
if they're
know,
both
I know,
cantrips.
I know. All right.
But do you?
Then we're gonna hit him with the quarterstaff, normal quarterstaff. Boop. Oh, thank God.
Wow, that's a hit for 8 bludgeoning damage. Your quarterstaff bounces off of its skin as if you were just knocking on a door, doing no visible damage.
Oh yeah, it's not magic. Fuck. Cool. That's gonna be the end of my turn.
Doran,
Oh. Move here.
We need you, Doran. Get in there.
Cut.
Wreck dicks.
You know what? I'm just gonna attack first out. See what happens.
Are you on top of me?
you cannot inhabit Furby's space.
You're in me.
There you go. Your first attack, you lash out with the Sword of Yeoman. A 15 does not hit the creature.
Oh, just attack again.
A 22, however, with the magical Sword of Yeoman, will deal 9 slashing damage to the creature. It shrieks out in pain.
Yeah, I bet you do, bud.
Anything else for Doran?
Let's just use it. I'll use my last action surge.
Doran action surges.
Damn.
Sorry, I have to choose the ability, the hex, by the way. I choose dexterity.
Remember
Can I
that?
ask a-
Because I won't.
Can I ask? Oh, sorry.
will,
Can I ask
yeah.
a question? Is Furby and Brit they're 10 feet away from me, right? That's like if I had a thing that was 10 feet.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Just make sure.
A 22 attack with the Sword of Yeoman is a hit for another 13 slashing damage.
I could have helped you on that
Wait,
save.
do I, have an, do I get another attack? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you did.
And there we go. Last attack. Doesn't hit.
13 to attack does not hit.
And I'm gonna go ahead and end my turn.
All right. The creature formerly known as Ilosari shrieks out with a sorrowful wail
Oh, don't worry, you'll be sorry.
and stabs out at Furby with a harpoon-like arm. 16 to attack on Furby.
That hits.
That is 19 piercing damage, and you are grappled. And once you are grappled, it will try to embrace you.
Oh, that's fine. I'm cool with that. That's a huggy.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
I can do my aura protection here, I think, because I think he's within.
13.
Gains a
I
bonus
can-
to the saving throw equal to your charisma modifier. So 13 plus
3.
16. The save was 15, so you do save.
Jesus Christ.
So you
Man.
take 10 psychic damage instead of 20 psychic damage as
And your boy Furby is at
a
0.0.
wave of sorrow washes over your psyche.
I cry myself to death.
Yeah.
Blah.
You are still grappled, but you are unconscious.
I'm literally at the exact 0 health points. That
Oh,
was,
no.
that was the number.
You have the initiative.
Yep.
Oh, this is a jam. This is the boss fight playlist. I don't hear many of these because you don't usually fight bosses.
Oh, now we know it's a boss fight. Where did I get all these spells? Oh, these are not activated. Sorry.
Yeah, you gotta prepare.
No, no.
Yeah, when you hit the prepared section, I'm like, I have 5 million
prepared, there it is.
spells.
Yeah, you can filter at the top. You can click the prepared thing to see only what you have prepared.
This is a bonus action, and it really sucks.
I like the way you say bonus.
I'm gonna cast Compel Duel.
Duel. Must make a
Creature
wisdom
that you
saving
see.
throw. All right, you. How do you address it?
Ilisari, face me and feel the wrath of Persona for your actions. Damn.
Ooh. The creature formerly known as Ilisari hears your words, but merely digs its harpoonish arm deeper into Furby.
Can I move here, Steve? Like on this junk?
Yeah, go for it.
Like hop up and just be on this table. And then yeah, I guess I'm just gonna do the old swipey swipe with the dust crush.
Your action. Oh wait, that was a bonus action. Yep, you're good. 27 is a
27!
hit for 5 bludgeoning damage with Dusk Crusher.
And that was cool. That was my first attack. You hit a creature, it does bludgeoning damage. You can do 5. Okay, and then second attack. Motherfucker.
Your second attack does not breach the defenses of the creature.
That will be the end of my turn.
The Northern Hermit waves his hand, and a cup of tea floats over to him. Britt, you must make a wisdom saving throw.
Must I?
Is this the beginning of a new round?
It is.
Okay, I can do my.
Oh, wait, no, Britt
aura
is at the end.
protection.
Sorry, Britt
Yeah, we're
critically
gonna-
Oh, you're
fumbled.
right.
Britt
The
goes
bottom
to
of
the
the-
end.
She's
Brit
still
is
trying
at
to
the
get her
end.
foot out of the carpet.
Okay, so Furby, you are unconscious. Ooh, this presents a unique situation. So,
It's fine if you want me out the game, Steve. It's just that.
I just want to put agency and consequence and get you all worrying about each other because Furby is going to take damage because Furby is unconscious but still an effect.
I'm at dead 0, so I can go 59 points negative before.
Yeah,
I
you're not gonna take outright death damage, but you are gonna take damage. So you will now automatically fail one saving throw as
do
you
protection?
take damage.
Okay.
Is it physical damage? Because I can do protection.
Just
No.
stuff.
anything.
This is psychic. This is psychic damage.
Okay.
Furby takes psychic
I hit-
damage, so you fail a death saving throw, and
Alright.
now you must
thought-
make your own death saving throw.
Oh no!
Because whenever you take damage when you're unconscious, it counts as a fail.
Unconscious wild shape into a dark. All right, so death saving throw. There's a button for it. Hey,
Yeah.
sweet. Normal. Come on,
Alright.
Lord Jesus.
So Furby
Hey,
has
boys.
one success and one fail
Yeah,
under
that's
his
what I got
belt.
marked. Yep.
And Doran,
Alright.
it is your turn. Doran, please roll a wisdom saving throw.
Now I can do an aura of protection and add Uh,
I don't think you need it.
well, I mean, I did it.
Oh,
Too late.
So Doran's
You
total
get plus
check
3 to your roll.
is 22. That passes the saving throw. So you feel a presence trying to wash over your mind, but you push it away. And now you may take your turn.
gonna do that.
Fighting Spirit. Get a few temp hit points. Get some
Fuck.
advantage.
Part of my language.
Flock of seagulls.
Did I do that?
A 23 will hit for 7 slashing damage.
And then yet again.
And it's a crit
Oh, hell yeah.
for garbage
There goes
damage.
the train that we needed.
But even though it's garbage damage, roll on the critical hit chart. Maybe you'll do more. 7. You feel it's imperative to press the advantage, but maintain awareness of your surroundings. You can choose to gain advantage on all attacks against your target next turn, but your target will have advantage on their attack rolls against you until the end of your next turn. So do you want to gain advantage, get advantage, or do you want to forego that?
Oh, gain advantage, get advantage.
All right.
No,
Oh,
Doran's
yes.
fucking opinion.
And then.
So that is a crit, which I will apply there. Yes, crit damage. So that was 2 attacks from Doran. Yep.
Yep.
And now it is its turn. It will have advantage on you as it turns to you, having dealt it a grievous blow. And it will roll with advantage on its harpoon arm.
Can I do protection? Can I do protection?
You call it. It'll be your reaction.
Spoon arm.
Do it.
So this will be a regular attack instead of an advantage attack. The harpoon arm is a 17 to hit, which will pierce Doran. Doran, you take 18 piercing damage.
So minus. Hold on. Oh, fuck. I gotta do math. Quick math.
Remember what it's like.
It will automatically take away your temp hit points if you just do the
Yeah.
minus blank, minus X.
Oh yeah, I forgot we can do that here.
Usually negative.
Uh, Click to apply. Not. I don't want double damage. Where is it? There we go. Alright.
So that was its first attack. The protection canceled out the advantage on the first attack. It's
Mhm.
will have advantage on this sorrowful
Dang.
embrace. This is not an attack roll though. You must make a wisdom saving throw.
Saving throw.
So you have a +3 bonus to this saving throw that you're about to make. Didn't need it, but still. So you will take
My mind is a steel trap.
You will take half of that 22. So click the apply half damage
Strange
to that 22. You'll take 11 psychic damage from the creature's sorrowful embrace. A wave of sorrow washes over you.
There we go.
That is the end of its advantage. And that'll be the creature's turn. Olna,
Mm-hmm.
you must make a wisdom saving throw as a psychic
Sheesh.
wave washes over you.
Wisdom save. Oh boy. 13.
13 is not enough to save.
Dang.
You will take 14 psychic damage.
Okay. Wonderful. Okay, I can't do that one. This is all action, huh? Damn. I think I'm gonna cure wounds on Furby. It's my last spell slot. And you're gonna get 6 healing, 6 back.
Oh god.
He is no longer unconscious.
So does that reset my death saves in
Yes.
whatever? Okay, cool.
Hell yes, it does. And I
I-
guess that's gonna be. That was my. Yeah, that was an action. So that's it for me. Oy.
Northern Hermit sips
Back up, baby.
his tea.
Why aren't you helping us?
Brit,
This is what they do.
You must make a wisdom saving throw. You feel a wave of psychic energy radiate outwards from this creature, and a palpable wave of loneliness invades your consciousness.
Ooh,
It's like rich
I
people
don't like
during
that sort of thing.
the COVID.
Ouch. Brit fails the wisdom
No.
saving throw. You will take 9 psychic damage.
Not that much.
9.
9.
No.
Okay. I want to punch it. And this time. Oh,
Hurry up, I have
A
advantage.
19 to hit
Next
will
turn.
hit for 9
Yeah.
bludgeoning damage.
stunning strike.
Ah, the stunning strike.
I would like to attempt to mess with its key.
Man, technically, I made this boss.
Brit
could have cut his head off.
Right?
attempts
You
to
gave
stun the
wish
creature,
roll.
and the creature passes, just barely passes the Constitution
Oh,
saving
you're
throw for
kidding
stunning strike.
me.
You got potentially
All right.
4 more or 3 more attacks. You could do it 3 more times.
I'm gonna take my extra attack. And that is 25 to hit.
That is a palpable hit once again for 5 magical fist bludgeoning damage.
And I'm gonna try stunning strike again.
Stunning strike once more.
Yes.
The creature
So you get out of it.
shall feel the waves of ki radiating through its body and will not be stunned.
Damn it. All right. Great. We're going to do bonus unarmed strike.
Your bonus unarmed
And that-
strike
Oh, yes.
is
25 to
a hit. 25 to hit for 6 bludgeoning damage.
Punch loneliness.
Yeah.
That's a shirt.
Get him low,
I'm depressed. I punched
so
me.
I can.
Okay, that's it for this turn.
No third stunning strike?
I feel like I'm gonna try it the next time around, and then I'm gonna get it.
Furby, you must roll a
Can I-
wisdom saving throw
God damn it.
for a psychic leech.
I already used my aura of protection. How often can I use aura protection?
Hey, boys!
It's automatic, your aura of protection. So Furby passes the saving throw,
Automatic?
takes no psychic
Oh,
leech
You're
damage.
near. Can I rotate to this position up here?
Yeah, you can shimmy around and not leave the creature's range.
I hold my shield up and I let Furby kind of climb on it and I just kind of push the shit behind me.
No, I want to wild shape into a giant hyena.
Oh boy. Giant hyena.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Boy. I'm gone, boys.
You're
What?
not gonna like this.
what challenge rating is that?
1.
So we are going to change giant hyena to Furby's initiative of 18.
Sorry, Steve.
Gonna remove Furby from this.
There's so much like back end work when you fuck with the shit. Druids are horrible.
Blame COVID.
It gives me it's the most healing I could do to myself is to wild shape.
All right, there you go. You
Yeah,
should
no, that
have
makes sense.
should have
Nice
control of that.
cushion.
All right.
Cushion dog.
I do indeed. And then I guess that was my action, so that's me.
Doran, please roll a wisdom saving throw.
Of course.
With +3. I guess it's passive.
Ooh.
Oh,
Doran, a 10 is your wisdom saving throw, which is not enough to ward off the psychic
Aye.
leech. Doran will take 10 points of psychic damage.
Doran's still sipping tea.
no. Put my tea down. That's 12 health.
Now it's this useless hermit that's sipping tea.
He'll save us if it goes bad.
No, he won't.
I trust Daddy.
Um,
He let himself
Okay. Is
succumb.
it my turn?
It's your turn.
Hell yeah! All right, so
And because of your crit, you have advantage on your attacks, I believe.
Oh,
yes.
heavy.
Hold on, let me read this.
End it, darn.
Okay, the bonus action. Okay, so here we go. Boom.
First attack does not make purchase. Double
Ow.
nines.
All right.
Fixed.
Second
What
attack
is happening?
also
Oh my
does not
God.
make purchase.
All right, but I'm gonna use
Your
this.
advantage is over. Second wind. Haven't seen that in a
Nice.
while. Doran takes a breath, steadies himself, and regains 18 hit points.
Yep. And then end my turn because it was my bonus action.
The creature is going to.
It was that loneliness that crept into my brain.
Doran has 30. Britt has 28. Olna has 40. Furby has 45.
Boss is a metaphor for quarantine.
The lonely will attack Britt.
And also, I can't stop thinking of the fucking police song.
It is going to attack Britt with its harpoon arm.
That doesn't sound cute.
Britt,
Good arm.
20 to attack Britt. You take 19 piercing damage.
Oh boy, okay.
And
Come on.
you are now grappled by the creature. And it will try to use its sorrowful embrace upon you. Please roll a wisdom saving throw.
All right. Wisdom saving throw. Oh, Moradin be with me.
Britt fails the
11.
wisdom saving throw, even with the +3 from Ulna. Britt, you take 21 psychic damage as a sorrowful psychic energy reduces your will to
Okay,
fight
that's more damage than I have.
to 0. Britt is unconscious.
No.
Cool.
And that is the end of the creature's turn. Ulna, it is your turn. You are starting in an aura
Sure,
of psychic energy. The leech tries to take hold. Please make a wisdom saving throw. Oh, Ulna.
Oh my god.
Fail your wisdom saving throw, and you will take 12 psychic damage.
Oh boy. Okay, 28.
You're not helping us, Hermit. You understand the okay.
You're a
I'm gonna
hyena?
drop. I'm gonna drop 25 lay on hands onto Brit.
Ah.
Whoa.
And then boom. And then so 25 lay on hand HP points. I touch you 25 times. And then I'll leave you.
25.
25 thinkers. 5 hits with a hand.
And lay on hands is an action, so that is about all I can do now. Yeah, so end turn.
Northern Hermit begins speaking softly to young Gandithus.
Yeah,
Brit.
Grandithus isn't helping at all either.
All boogermancer.
You must
Ugh.
make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm super good at those.
Oh.
You're good on this one.
Hey.
You pass the wisdom saving throw. You take no psychic damage.
That's what
Thank
messed
you,
up my
Mr.
attacks
Angel.
last time, man.
Punch him.
Yeah, I'm punching. Whew! I was unconscious, but I'm back. 18 to hit.
18 to hit is a hit for 9 bludgeoning damage.
Stunning strike!
Stunning strike. Brit attempts to manipulate the flow of ki. I say
Ki.
Kinkai. Kinkai. Chi. Ki.
Kiki. Chi-chi.
Ki.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe Doran
He
needs to
can.
die.
The
so he
creature
can train with
passes
Kinkai.
the Constitution saving throw for the stunning strike.
Snake Road.
Yeah.
So annoyed at this. Okay. Extra attack.
Let's go.
22 to hit.
That is another hit for another 6 bludgeoning damage.
Do it again.
Strike!
Burn it
Stunning
now.
strike. Law of averages says you stun the creature with
Oh.
stunning strike. Right?
Goddamn
Right?
head off.
Yeah, you do. All right, the creature
Does he
is
have any,
stunned.
Let's
concentration?
quarter this mother effer.
Bonus unarmed strike.
Is a critical
Oh, go
fumble. Please roll on the critical
course.
fumble table once again,
God
Brit.
damn it.
He wakes up
Does
and murders everyone.
Does he come out of stunned if he gets hit?
Yeah.
Let's throw out the window.
No.
Oh.
And then he's just running wild on the land.
You lunge
It's
past an
3
enemy,
stories.
exposing yourself to their attack. However, it is stunned, so it can't take actions or reactions. So this balances out.
Freebie. Yes. Okay.
We'll throw him into the bed
great.
with the hermit.
all right.
Furby's turn.
Furby is now going to bite.
Hey on him. Mark your territory.
I don't have that. I don't have that ability. I'm just gonna
What?
bite this motherfucker. Yeah, bite.
How does a dog not have the ability to mark territory?
Neutered.
Riddle me this.
I didn't have to do a wisdom saving throw, right?
Yes, you did, actually. Sorry. That was my miss. Psychic
But
Leech
'cause he's
says
stunned, right?
this is just an aura. It is automatic. It doesn't depend on anything.
All right. So the wisdom saving throw will come from my Furby attributes.
You tell me.
I swear I know. The top 3 are Anyway, it doesn't matter. So saving throw or ability check.
Saving throw.
Got it.
You take
Hey.
no psychic damage. So you bite.
And that wakes it up.
Does it? Because it says it's stunned until the end of my next turn.
Stand by. I'm looking at.
At least that's what stunning strike says.
Pretty sure I know the answer to this, but I'm just looking it up.
Punch on that thing that's stunned.
Yeah. You are a giant hyena. You bite at the creature, and your bite does no discernible damage to it.
Son of a bitch! My teeth aren't magic. I mean,
Draw me.
hyena noise. Hyena.
Anything else, Furby?
No. That's all I got.
Doran, you are up. You must make a wisdom saving throw. You pass your wisdom saving throw. No psychic damage.
Swing.
You have advantage on this attack roll because it's stunned, but you don't need it. 17 to
Ah.
hit will already hit for 12 magical slashing damage.
Well, I'm definitely taking the advantage on the second one. Aha. No!
Your second attack does not make purchase.
Well
I
done.
shouldn't have taken advantage.
Then,
The
then it
advantage
would've
only
been-
works if you're not expecting it.
Is this an open window?
Yeah.
Is it the size of a hyena?
You would have to squeeze to get through it.
Out the window?
Is it the size of
There's nothing else
the guy?
to offer the world.
It is stunned until the end of Brit's turn. So, stun. Olna, you must make a wisdom saving throw for Psychic Leech.
Look, just move 5 more feet from it. You're good. You know.
Then I'd be too far away to help you suckers.
You pass your wisdom saving throw.
Don't you need to be within 10 feet of us?
Yes.
It's like me and Britt have to be close to it to fight it.
You guys got this. Just kill it.
Yeah, I guess if it's stunned, yeah, I guess that makes sense. I'm just kind of playing support.
Eat butt.
Just keep us up.
Yeah. Well, I can't anymore. I mean, I guess I sort of
yeah,
could.
yeah.
I'm gonna move over
No, just hit
here
him.
onto
Just
the
hit him.
bed.
Just hit him.
No, I don't want to
Javelin
wake him
that
up yet.
boy.
I'll just be here and
Well, he's stunned
you
until
think-
the
he's
end
not
of
gonna
my
wake up.
You've left its purview, so you're gonna get it.
it's
It's
stunned.
stunned.
stunned until the
right,
end
yeah.
of my next turn.
Yeah, it's
It-
stunned until Brick's turn. So just javelin.
You
him in
think
the,
that
in the
5
dick.
feet is far enough away from?
Yeah.
Wait,
It says
did it?
at
But then
the
it'll come
start of
Stop.
each of
You
the
booger shit.
lonely's turn.
I'm
Yeah.
mad at. I'm more mad at
creatures
Booger Boy.
within 5 feet of it must make a wisdom saving throw.
So you have to be. You have
I
to be
don't wanna
next to
wait.
it. You have to be next to the creature.
Yeah, okay, I'll hit it.
Hit it.
And then,
Hit it.
but then it'll wake up and be able to react on me, right?
No,
No.
No, you're
I
not
already hit it.
leaving. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Oh, quick little fucker.
Fucker.
16 hit.
It's stunned, so you have advantage, but doesn't matter because that would
Oh.
hit. 10
Oh, nice.
bludgeoning damage from Dusk Crusher.
Boop.
Yes.
And then.
don't take advantage. It fucked me last time.
No, well, I'm gonna do it this time because I messed up. Damn.
Yeah, and it fucked you too.
Jesus.
And it fucked you too. Yep.
I quit.
But I am gonna
That
step
coy
back.
advantage. So
Yeah.
coy.
Ulna fails to
Ah,
hit
yeah.
with the second attack.
Can I throw the booger at the creature?
Booger Bend. You're gonna learn it from the boy.
No, he hit me with a booger, so I'm gonna throw
You
the
can-
booger
you can
that hit
bend it
me.
in the air into the creature.
Anything else, Ulna?
I don't have anything else to.
And
Maybe it's like a
anything.
blessing.
sorry,
Maybe I
hand
have an advantage on every turn now.
The Northern Hermit speaks softly to young Gandithus.
Softly.
Brit, you must make a wisdom saving throw for Psychic Leech.
He's gonna train the boy.
Okay. Oh, I have wisdom.
And you pass thanks to Ulna's benefit.
Ooh. Thank you,
Bang,
Ulna.
bang, bang, bang.
Thank you, girl.
Mhm,
Appreciate it.
mhm.
Yeah, so it's not as
yeah.
Ulna's, though.
We're gonna punch.
You have advantage on the attacks, so this will probably not be a critical fumble.
Yeah,
Okay, so I just do it again.
No, just
Is that
push
what
the
you're
plus
saying?
button next to your attack. 7.
yeah.
Pushing the plus button.
Look at that.
Woo.
You
There we
actually
go.
hit for 5 bludgeoning damage.
right, let me
Ooh,
finish him.
thank Lord. I'm gonna do my extra attack, and I have advantage. on
bloodlust.
this.
Blast.
The sword calls for blood.
All right, 25 to hit.
Hey.
No.
Do you wish to kill this creature, formerly known as Ilisari?
Yar.
Gone. No, I loved him. He was
Describe
such a
your
fellow.
death blow.
Oh yeah,
All
so
the-
it's definitely gonna be a side of the jaw hit, uppercut.
Ooh.
I'm
Oh.
thinking maybe it pushes his jaw into his nose or cranium or something.
You like a punch a
Jesus.
nose into the brain.
Well, like yeah.
We once hung out with man known as Ilisari.
I
Brit,
like how
Yeah,
you're
but he
talking
went
and all we
crazy.
hear is a
Like-
cackling hyena.
I think I might trip into it because I got the drunken technique thing. So it was like one punch to the right and then the upper left punch as I like trip and fall into him.
Brit delivers
Jack
Gives it a little
Chan
a
thump.
crushing final blow to the creature that was formerly known as Ilisari, destroying it and snuffing out its flame of life once and for all. You have successfully
Once
resolved
and for all.
combat.
Alright.
That wasn't just a wee bit distressing.
And
Can't
we're
say
just-
I feel great about it.
We're just gonna be stuck at level 8 for forever.
Nah.
Dancing
is there-
hyena.
Is there anything left of the creature?
Whatever's
Wait,
left
wait,
of the creature, the hyena eats.
Oh.
You
Yes,
can't 'cause you're
the
not magic.
Ilisari was transformed into whatever this twisted form you see before you is. The Ilisari you knew is lost.
I guess
Ironically, ironically, perhaps a wish scroll could bring him back, but this is the Northern Hermit talking. But that path is closed now, and I say for the better.
I pop out of wild shape.
About that tea, though.
The tea tastes like shit. Furby's back. Oh God, Furby's back.
I've never even had hermit tea.
Oof. Britt sits down on the edge of the bed.
But Hermit, Northern Hermit, is there any way to bring Ilisari back?
Ironically,
know-
perhaps only a wish scroll could have returned him to his true
I know
form.
you said that,
But that path seems to be closed off to us now. I think perhaps for the better. Young Gandethus, I can sense that you had no large bond with your father thus far. Perhaps your vision leading him to him was merely a pathway to lead you to me, for I can see that you are gifted in the ways of magic. A proper education would bring you far. What do you say? Would you like to stay here with me and train?
Homeboy's dad just died?
It's not his real dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he
I
hasn't
think it
seen
was.
his dad. Yeah.
It was? Oh,
Remember?
my bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we found his dad, yada, yada, yada. We gave him the such and such, and then his dad came and took him, and they went on a journey, and then they came here, and then we met them here, and then all that should have happened has happened.
Very well. Young Gandethus shall stay with me and train. And I believe you four have a quest.
Cool, your problem now. I need maps in here. I need maps.
I believe you four have a quest to attend to.
That's right. We're off to find a
something.
genie.
Can you help us with our quest? Because our quest is your quest, Holmes.
Shut up. Something magical awakening for my two friends here.
You want me
Are
to?
you trying to guru us?
You want me to
You're
Dende
trying to
unlock a
play
hidden
name it
power?
Guru? Yeah.
Yeah.
something. Magical awareness.
Put your hand on my head.
I can see that perhaps perhaps my brother has not instilled a true sense of power within you yet, for I can sense your desire or aid in your quest. I see. Magical items do have their appeal. I will admit they are useful tools when used correctly. Very well. As you have rid the world of a unfortunate evil, I shall help you in whatever small way that I can. Let's see. What can I
Touch me,
offer
Guru.
you?
Touch me, Guru.
What can I offer you?
Unlock the power within.
Is it in here? I knew it was in here. It's the first place I came.
What can I offer
Very
you?
arcane over there.
I can fit out this window.
You
if I
keep it
do
in
a
the
hyena.
alligator?
You keep it in the alligator.
Wait, no, it's this side. It's this side. I gotta stand on this side.
Yes, I see.
I'm
Perhaps, but
staying
no.
right here next to this man,
Let's see.
closing my
Me
eyes.
too.
Twist,
Don't like
twirl, dip,
too much of this
dive,
magic stuff.
divination. Twist, telescope. Fiddle, fiddle, fiddle,
What
fiddle,
they
fiddle,
do
fiddle,
over
fiddle,
there?
fiddle.
This is always the best part. They act like they're doing something, but they've had the whole thing the whole time.
He was just rolling on tables right now. Is what he's doing.
This is just performance. Yeah.
It's all performative.
Ah, of course. So simple.
He knew all
You
along.
request aid, and you shall receive aid. He waves his hand, claps his fingers together. Claps his hands? Snaps his fingers together. That's the word.
You wouldn't help Ilisari, but you'd help us.
I would not use the power of wish. That is what Ilisari wished. That is what Ilisari wanted, to use the power of wish.
What was the
We're
reasoning
asking
of
for something
why?
He
more
wished a wish and he
practical.
got his wish.
What happened to him? What was the?
He got his wish.
He attempted to
Didn't-
use the wish scroll, but did not have sufficient magical ability. It backfired upon him grievously.
Oh, so
But
it
yeah,
didn't
his
even
his
build
wish did
wish.
come true. He doesn't have to deal with the lords of the apocalypse.
Furby openly weeps.
For what?
Oh, pat Furby on the back.
We're dealing with magic beyond the scope of our consciousness, and it
sucks,
will affect
man.
us all.
Poor little dude.
Claps his hand and snaps his fingers, and bounding
Oh.
up the stairs.
I'm done.
This monkey has been my faithful companion for countless years. Monkey will accompany you. Right, monkey?
Is that the
We've
monkey?
killed
we
that
almost
thing like
killed?
100 times climbing this tower.
Wait, hold on. So I have a permanent monkey on me? What's happening?
I don't see a monkey on you.
You guys are in the other room. We're
What are
in the
you
big
guys
room.
doing in there with the boy?
Yeah, what are you doing in there with the boy?
Let's play find the
just chilling.
monkey. We're in the main room discussing things.
I was in the room with the fucking
Oh, okay.
magic man.
No, you were in the room with the boy. This is
He-
the magic man.
Oh, he was there on my screen until he disappeared.
Your
Nicholas.
brain is full
I
of
have
Sorry.
no
puzzle.
doubt that monkey will be of incredible use to you on your journey.
I don't.
Oh no.
Can we get
Okay.
like a +1 to our swords and staves?
Is there anything that we need to know about this monkey that makes it
What does it
especially
eat?
helpful
Do we need to
against
give
the
it
battle against
grubs?
darkness?
I am sure you will figure out all the nuances of monkey as you travel.
Yep, that's how this goes. I told her this was worth it. All right, let's go.
Northern
All
Hermit,
right.
do you have
it-
any advice for us as we
Wait,
travel
this
along?
stairwell is fucked up.
Dorothy Stonesmith. Advice. The advice the Northern Hermit gives you is trust in each other, support each other, fight together as one.
Very.
Mhm.
Know
Yes,
that you are
magics,
greater than the
homie.
sum of your parts. Together, you can accomplish great things and overcome this challenge that has been laid before the world.
Hell yeah!
And
Friendly
monkey will
walks
stand
towards the
with
mirror.
you.
We got a monkey. We gotta name it. Furby, name the monkey.
Maurice. Onward.
Maurice the monkey. New party member, baby.
Also,
I
where's the actual exit, not the training exit? Because fuck that, man.
What's this mirror do? I'm about to walk into it.
All right, see you on the other side of death.
Roll an Arcana check.
Oh God.
Is it gonna tell him he's pretty?
You have no idea what this mirror does.
Furby walks into it.
Ka-tunk.
You clonk your head against solid glass.
Okay. All right. I feel dumb.
This is what I have to deal with. These are the champions they gave the world.
Though they may have their eccentricities, Doran, they are valuable allies. Treat them well and protect them. Use the abilities my brother has granted you and fight on.
Tell your dad thanks.
And you, Paladin, within you
Yes.
I sense a darkness. I sense
Oh.
another presence.
The curse of
Hmm.
Belial.
Belial. Now that's a name I've not heard for a long time.
If you have any knowledge on him, I would gladly like to rid myself of this curse. Or at least be on the path to ridding myself of it. I know it is not as simple as snapping one's fingers.
I admit the minds of spirits are foreign to myself. I have only dabbled briefly with them, but they are a mystery to me. Monkey here, however, is far more sensitive to the spirit realm than most. Perhaps along your journey, Monkey may be able to guide you and help you. Pay attention, for Monkey's actions will speak for themselves.
Can we control monkey?
No. The monkey is guided by the arcane.
Can we communicate with monkey?
Maybe.
I have
Oops.
communicate animal.
That's a great monkey there. Northern Hermit, before we leave, I just have to ask, this special mirror here, is it just for doing your hair in the morning, or is it special in some other way?
Do you know the secret language of the gnomish bards?
Do I?
No, you don't.
Don't. I don't
Well, when
believe
she
I
wears
do.
a hat,
No.
when she wears a
I
hat,
haven't had
she's
the
able
pleasure.
to comprehend other languages.
That's true. I could
You can
maybe
comprehend, but you
understand
can't
it.
speak. Without the ability to
That's right.
speak the hidden language of the gnomish bards, I'm afraid this is merely a hunk of pretty glass.
Is Northern Hermit a gnome?
No, human.
Oh, okay.
All right, then. Just wanted to know. Thank you.
Where will your journey take you next, I wonder?
Wonder
Uh,
not,
we,
because
we gotta go meet a genie and steal
No,
something.
no,
I think.
no, absolutely. We're gonna go follow the place that Steve had planned. The
Goddamn filler episodes.
Mer,
But-
mer. God damn it! What's the name of it?
Your Thimney.
Merthemne. That's it. It's Mer something. Yeah, Merthemne.
is there any chance you'll let us stay at your tower for a night as we prepare for a day's travel?
They don't
that's a
call
good
me a
idea,
hermit
yeah.
for nothing.
We could stay in the lower level, you know. We don't have to be in your
My
room.
floor,
tower
that's fine.
is unfavorable to those travelers upon the lower levels. As you well know, it is a
Yeah.
means to allow me my solitude, and I admit my new ward here will be trying on my patience as it is.
How's
Oh,
your
yeah.
little boy doing though? Is he
Oh,
is
yeah.
he fitting in?
He just got here, bruh. They got here just before we did, bruh.
So the short answer is no, you cannot take a long rest in his tower.
All right,
Mother-
That's what the
bye.
cart's for. We have a cart. You guys
we
can
can
rest in
sleep
the
in the
cart, and I'll
cart.
drive.
Yeah, I guess we better get a move on then. Yeah. Find a place to camp.
Well, we also, I mean, shit, we need to get back to a place where we can get a boat to travel over, or we can world knot.
Yeah, the world knot.
Yeah, it's a day.
All right, let's head out. It was nice seeing you again. As always,
Yeah,
don't
number
be a
two.
stranger.
Yeah,
Should be-
number
Not my
two.
dad.
Should we
I have
be
a father.
wary of traveling back down to the bottom? Is there a quick way down? Should we rope
Yes.
out the window?
Just
Oh,
follow the
there's always been-
stairs. You'll be fine if you follow the stairs.
I'm just
Okay.
saying, these stairs are backwards
Follow the
right now.
stairs.
Look at it.
No
It
loot
ends
here.
here, but it starts there.
Just like fall
That's not
in.
where it goes. Yeah, that's not.
So
that's not
weak.
this isn't how stairs works. I'm
so
going up
very
right now.
You
Yeah.
walk
tired.
down
Jesus.
2 levels of stairs and you find yourself at the bottom of the tower.
Seems a lot bigger on the inside.
As big as he wants it to be.
Yeah.
It is 7:03 in the evening in game time.
I
So
think
the
you're-
sun is
7:30.
just about to set. The sun, the sun is it's twilight.
We should set up a camp and get
Let's set up
some
a camp
long rest,
outside
right?
of the tower. I don't want to travel at night, especially after our fucking shenanigans.
Oh my
I would
goodness!
like to
There
sleep.
Fine.
You can
If,
set up.
if you don't want to sleep, then go ahead and fucking keep watch.
You may set up a camp outside the hermit's tower. Everybody roll a Constitution saving throw.
God damn it!
Ooh.
See, this is why I didn't want to rest.
Olna?
Come on, Sam.
Yeah. What am I rolling? Sorry, I was talking.
Constitution
Constitution
saving.
saving.
Constitution saving. Bullshit. Why isn't it? Oh, the thing is popping up, but it's not.
I had to pop in
Pop it
to
in?
make it. Yeah, I had to
Okay.
pop in to make it work. It doesn't. It doesn't work.
Save and throw.
Oh, hey!
All right, you can all hit.
15.
You can all hit the long rest button. However, Doran,
Uh-huh.
during the night, Doran is plagued by bad dreams. Doran suffers 1 level of exhaustion.
Thinking about the booger kid.
Is it going to be a new day?
Yes,
Okay.
you can rest until the morning.
Biggity baggity, wiggity waggity.
Oh God, I'm alive again. All right.
1 level exhaustion for Doran means disadvantage on all ability checks.
Scoot back to Scales or go to Great Devoid. Team. I know that Merthemne was the thing, but I'm still hard fucking rumored on all of the shit.
I think we do the thing we need to do first. Let's go to Merthemne.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Clear the
think-
dungeon you can. So we need to go back to Scales, get a boat, and go to Merthemne.
No, we just fucking
Or
world
World
we
Knot.
can
You're
use
right.
World
Yeah. Then we can go Scales, World Knot, Merthemne. Beep boop boop.
Yeah.
Beep boop boop.
Yes.
Beep boop boop. Travel boop boop beep boop.
It'll take 2 days to get back to Scales. Everybody roll a survival check.
I gotta stop rolling first. Let's see what it is. Gotta make sure somebody rolls before me.
Mm-hmm.
Olna, you got a survival check for us? Oh, all right. Olna, roll a D100.
I'm rolling.
93. As you are traveling on your wagon, a vagrant appears upon the road and begs you for money. Please, sirs, I'm just an old woman and I can barely feed myself. Please, alms for a poor old woman. Please, alms.
Olna will give the old woman only blessings from Persona. No, I'm just joking.
Oh,
Answer
yeah. Damn.
I shall give her 20 Electrum.
We don't use Electrum here.
It's in my thing. I got 25 Electrum.
You
Platinum, gold, silver, or copper.
put that in wrong because we don't use Electrum here.
Is that like a $2 bill?
I don't know what you were trying. It's like 5 silver or something weird.
It's in my inventory. I
It's
don't
like
know.
10 copper.
I don't know why it's in your
I will-
inventory.
I
I
will
didn't
di-
put it there.
I will
No, it
definitely
is.
find-
It is like in the currency line for some
Yeah.
reason.
It
So there's
is,
platinum,
yeah.
gold, electrum.
It's
Oh.
silver,
2
copper.
Dogecoin.
Are
I
you
think.
are you just saying
If-
because you have gold, you know you have Electrum, so you're giving her Electrum even though you don't have any written in? Or do you actually have 25
I
Electrum?
had 25 Electrum.
I don't know where that
How
came
How
from.
did you get Electrum?
I don't know. It just said it.
Unless
I
you
don't know.
added Electrum.
Weird.
Chad, we're gonna have to. We need you to go through all of our podcasts and figure out when Olna got a.
Nothing's gonna give you Electrum.
Dude, oh, it was a mermaid. Remember? She's like, "Thank you for helping me. Here's a rare currency."
Oh, did I? I might have
No,
done
I'm
that.
just-
That's
I'm
something
just
I don't
joking.
know.
Oh my god, that sounds terrible.
I'm just
So
joking.
long ago.
I will give her 2 gold pieces.
Woo!
Anybody else?
She takes her shirt off.
I
I'm
will
gonna give her
also give
5
a
gold
gold piece.
pieces.
That's what,
What the fuck?
I'm giving
5.
1 gold.
So that's a total of 8 gold pieces out of the party inventory. Is what I heard. Bless you, my lords and ladies. Bless you for helping an old woman. Thank you, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
what is your name?
Hot Smuggy.
He done skipped off into the
Hot
woods.
monkey?
That money is gone. It's
So that I
been
may
done.
let me know your name so that I may ask Persona to bless you on your.
How
Journey
may
of
I add
wellness.
you to my ledger for owed wages?
Oh, just call me Lady Fortune. She skips off happily down the road.
All right.
Wow, weird.
You turn and watch her skip away. You turn your heads back towards the road. And you see a small satchel lying in front of your cart.
I open the satchel.
The satchel has 24 gold pieces in it.
That's weird, but
It's like
down.
a lottery game.
Is that how much we gave her?
No.
6.
No,
so
we gave
6
her 8.
everyone.
8 times 4? 8 times 3?
Mm.
Are you asking me? I don't know.
All right. Doran takes the reins, and we are off on the road again.
Lady
Uh,
Fortune.
Advance to noon. Advance to midnight. Advance
Saying
to...
Doran's proficient with land vehicles, so I feel like we should be able to travel just a little bit faster.
everybody roll a survival check.
Aye, aye.
Why did I roll first again? I just said
Yeah.
you gotta wait for someone else to
Yeah.
roll.
We're not in Duskmoon
Oh,
Tower anymore. We're
survival.
exploring. Let us explore Persephone's realm.
Fuck my.
Let's see. Furby. Furby, roll a d100.
Oh, why me? Oh God, don't pop out. Why? Oh yeah,
25.
25.
Hmm. You hear echoes of a sorrowful song carried upon the wind with no discernible source.
Hmm.
Everybody roll a Constitution saving throw.
I don't have an instrument. Oh man. Constitution. Get your dice off of my sheet.
Oh, Brit.
Shitty
Oh,
dice.
Wait, are you 10 feet from me? Can you add 3 to your saving throw? Because I'm gonna need it. Sure.
Oh, Brit and Ulna.
I could guide your ass.
Brit and
Brit gets-
Ulna
Get
feel-
3. Oh, it's only 9.
Brit and Ulna feel rather miserable upon hearing this song. You have... Am I going to track something like this?
Hip hip. When you're on
We're just going to
a
say...
fall-
No, not like that.
Green album.
The downfall of my.
We're gonna give you disadvantage on your
Try the white
next disadvantage on your next initiative roll.
Disadvantage on next initiative roll.
Remember it. He won't.
Because you are miserable.
Oh. Okay. Got it. I don't feel so good. I just want to
Tell
go
me
home.
about it.
So miserable.
All right, the day
There's a song
passes.
that we heard?
Yeah, a strange echoey song wafting upon the breeze with no discernible source.
Like like an instrument or
Like
someone's
a siren song.
Instrumental.
We're still on the way to scale.
The next day, you make it to Scales.
Cool.
The Tritons are hard at work, starting the rebuilding process.
We
Right,
inquire
beeline for the
immediately
fucking thing.
about a boat. Yeah, right. We're like,
No, we don't need a boat. We already have a boat.
Oh, you're right. World not.
Yeah, and we don't need a boat to get to the mosaic area either.
Because we need to do underneath Berthemne or whatever. World not up in it.
As you return to the World Knot platform, Yabu greets you as you pass through the Temple of Persana. Oh, hello. Have you rescued the other council members yet?
No.
Working on it. I give Yabo
Yabu?
the secret handshake we developed.
Oh, you have a monkey with you. How delightful.
God, yes.
Why?
We gotta go. couldn't get to the thing.
His name is Maurice.
Well, Maurice, I hope you are more resistant to petrification than these three.
Oh, Yabu,
Fucking
you're
old
so
man.
funny.
Too
Alright.
soon, Yabu. Too soon, bud.
Very well. Good luck on your quest, young ones.
Let's just jump on the platform to teleport.
You may activate the world knot.
I
Yeah.
hug Yabu.
Oh,
I'm gonna
thank
miss
Oh,
you,
he's gonna
Yabu.
come with us. You
dearie.
do it.
Her
I take half of them with me.
son blesses you.
You take half of
And
them
she
with you.
pats you on the shoulder, and you feel less miserable. Your song of misery
Oh.
has ended.
Okay, thank you. Okay, cool.
That's nice. That's nice. That's nice.
You use the world knot to teleport back to Heartwood Keep.
Lydia.
It is on fire. Moed
Ah.
stands. Mouth puffs.
Keeper welcomes you back. Hello, masters. The keep has been very busy since you have been gone.
How are the defenses?
How are the herbs?
The herbs are growing steadily under the watchful eye of Master Evergreen. The children have all found individual jobs as well, keeping them occupied. Caston seems content to stay here with me, asking incessantly long and complicated questions.
Incessant. Is that a hint of annoyance from this? Is this what hate feels like?
Is there
Uh,
anything I can do for you?
Are you a robot? Are you a robot,
That's how he
Lydia?
always sounded.
I am a construct
Lydia.
bound to the world knot, facilitating
yeah.
its control and function, guarding it from those who would use it for ill.
Yeah, fuck this guy. I don't care. See you, nerds.
All right.
I
We
would,
have a day. We have a day, right? Let's go.
Yeah,
let's
we
go-
have to
well,
wait a day.
I was gonna ask the keeper to catch me. I mean, it doesn't have to happen in real time or anything, but I was gonna ask the keeper to catch me up on the details of the events that has transpired since we left.
Let's see.
Purdue.
Keeper tells you that Sasha and Thalrin, your hired mercenaries, seem to be antsy for their next paycheck. Thalrin likes to man the door, and Sasha likes to patrol the entry bridge. Lydia has set up a kitchen area where she is helped by Fan. Master Evergreen has started the herb garden, which seems to be coming in nicely and seems to be tending to a bird's nest that was abandoned. Merton follows around Master Evergreen like a small dog or a child without a father figure. Tios and Lida seem to be interested in taking up arms.
Yeesh.
Nona sleeps most of the time.
How much
Yesna.
did I say I was going to pay these people?
Yesna is content to learn all that she can from Master Maledicto, who, in turn, studies the stars
Oh, I
with
forgot
the
about them.
arcane cosmoscope and shouts loudly whenever he discovers some interesting point or artifact of knowledge. Where the hell did I put... There you are.
What? Dorn should what? Yo, don't even start that bullshit. I gotta go pay my merch.
Keeper,
I
what
just
do you
need a
think
quick
of our
reminder.
Who's the keeper of this monkey? Seriously, though.
Oh
It's okay,
boy!
Maurice.
You brought a monkey! Oh boy!
Oh, we did.
Caston starts impersonating the monkey. Ooh, 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 ah, ah, ooh, ooh, ooh. Hey, come back here, monkey. Come back.
Let them
Filler episodes, man. Filler episodes.
Hey, Mom!
who-
Mom, they brought a
happened?
monkey. Mom, they brought a monkey.
Who was
Right?
worried about their wages and whatnot. I feel like we should pay.
That's what I'm doing. I'm handling it. They're my
Okay,
mercenaries. I'm
okay.
paying my mercenaries.
You're good. You're good.
2 plat each.
You say
I just
platinum?
need a
Should
quick
hold them over.
reminder.
You said
Ever-
platinum?
Evergreen.
Dude, that's so much money.
This
Platinum.
is past wages, current wages, and future wages.
Platinum will
We don't
level
want them
them
to go
up
to
to more
casino.
powerful versions of their
Oh,
own
okay.
selves. They're going to go up to a challenge rating 3.
I'll give them a platinum each because I have 12.
Got
Big
it, okay.
spender. Evergreen is another Council of the Star, right? That's
So
the one that we
I'm
got
down to 10
from-
platinum.
Yes, Gale Evergreen, you rescued from Soulblighter.
Soulblighter. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know. I'm feeling a little despondent.
While we
I
have
don't
the
care
time,
what we do.
while we have the time, we should talk to Lydia. At least catch Lydia up on what's going on.
I want to give Britt like a friendly like shoulder massage.
Okay. I'm gonna go
that's
talk to
nice.
Lydia. Wherever the hell
Right there.
Lydia. I'm seeking out Lydia.
That's helping a
Teak.
bit.
Go find her then.
Oh, okay.
Don't we have 2 council members or 3? How many
Yeah.
council members do we have? here?
Lydia and Gale Evergreen.
Okay. So yeah, you guys have. Oh yeah, we'll have a meeting with them and the mercs, and we'll talk. Catch them up. Because they brought these goddamn mercs here, and they're gonna.
Open these doors. I can't
Thank
open
you
these
for the
doors.
payment, sir. You'll be happy to know that we've been keeping the children safe. The little ones, Teus and Lida, seem particularly interested in a weapon rack. I made sure to school them in its dangerousness. Hopefully they won't hurt themselves, but they seem eager enough.
Understandable. Just keep the best eye on them that you can. I know.
Strange place, this Heartwood Keep. All the time I hear large creatures tromping around in the forest on the outskirts, but none of them ever seem to breach this here defences. Strange magic going on here, sir. Strange magic indeed. I can't say I understand it, but then you're paying me not to understand it, I suppose, just to guard the place. And guard it I will. Don't you worry. Them doors have been reinforced threefold.
That's good. Are there any provisions that you need that you cannot get?
Oh well, Lady Teak has been a trooper on that front. A marvel with an oven that one is. I suppose she has to be, cooking for a family of 7. She always manages to send her little ones out to scrounge up some plants to life and herbs, and that herb garden's been coming in handy too. Tell you the truth, I don't really know where they get it all, but I know it tastes good. As far as that goes, I think we're covered. Fresh water all around, of course. No need, no worries of going thirsty. Quite a nice little paradise down in here. Strange that it hadn't been overrun yet, discovered by some greedy lord taking over this castle for himself. But then, I suppose magic and all, that's how it goes.
Yeah.
Occasionally, Sasha here, she goes out scouting into the forest. Says, every so often out the corner of her eye, she sees this odd-looking little creature. Kind of resembles some sort of boy, but leafy covered in leaves, glowing yellow eyes. Got berries grown out of his head. Strange one. Don't really know what to make of that.
That is the keeper of the forest. Don't worry about it. As
Oh.
long as you see it, know that the forest is safe. If you don't, when you go out, then
Oh, then.
we would worry.
Very good then, sir. What's your next move, if I might ask?
How much do I trust them? You know what? Fuck it, I'm paying them. I trust them enough. I clue them in onto the goings on that have happened so far as best as I can, and my frustrations.
Do you tell them your next destination?
Yeah.
Do you tell them your Themni, or do you tell them the prison of the earth?
Merthemni.
Your Femni? Oh. Might you be visiting the prison then?
Possibly. There's some leads we have to follow up on to possibly put us in a better position to get more of the Council of the Star and help us get more information on our enemy.
Well, if you happen to find yourself in the vicinity of the prison, well, I used to be a guard there. It was a short engagement, but it was a strange place, I warn you. I had a mate
Can
in
you-
there, a former a fellow guardsman. He was a little bit more indoctrinated than me, if you get my meaning. Place, a warden of that place. They call him Wenner. It may not look like much. He's a halfling, but he's got a sadistic streak to him. Be careful. If you find my mate, his name is Ardis. He's a dragonborn.
Artist. Okay. That is good to know. We will need to know these things.
Tell him Falrin says hi. He might be able to help you out if he hasn't been fully succumbed to that strange little halfling's ways.
Understandable. We would also like you two to sit in on the meeting we are going to have with the 2 council members that we have here to catch them up on the goings-on that have happened.
Oh, of course, my lord. Lead the way.
Where are we having this meeting?
Do
Oh,
the table
yeah.
here.
Yeah, that's a good place.
Mhm.
Zoom. Oh, I can't zoom. Zoom.
Drag and drop. Oh.
This door is locked.
My
Doors are empty.
friends, you have
No,
returned
Dick,
to
no.
me. Oh, happy day, Doran. Oh, happy day, Olna. I knew you would not be felled. Now tell me of your exploits. Have you
killed a
destroyed
man.
any other of the fallen lords? What have you seen? What have you experienced? I must know, for you are the saviors of all the land. Ever prone to the dramatics, aren't we, Maledicto? Lady Teak has been a force, a
Yeah.
juggernaut, a veritable paragon of order.
Yeah.
She has kept this place running ship-shape in these dark times. Truly an inspiration to even the most well-versed bard, giving inspiration with their song and dance and poetry and chants. She
Alright.
tops them all!
We don't have a lot of time. No, we have a day, but it's not
You
much.
tell her.
Once everyone is here, we'll have this meeting. First thing to catch you up on.
Gale Evergreen
The
nods.
wish scroll is gone.
You,
Our one plan.
the wish scroll that you found in the eagle's nest is gone? Has it fallen into the hands
Yeah.
of our enemies? What happened?
Sort of and not sort of.
We went to visit the Northern Hermit to see if he would awaken some illicit powers in my 2 friends here. Unfortunately, somebody had already beaten us
2
there.
friends?
The person that we entrusted with the wish scroll, that person had just been taken by madness and decided to use the wish scroll without any imbued understanding of it. And so we had to kill them.
That
Monkey,
is
close the door.
unfortunate.
The monkey
there's
made it
that.
in. And then there's a monkey.
We almost lost Scales to no, what's Scales? Where was it? Where were we? Here?
Seventh
Tier?
gate.
Scales?
Tier.
Yeah, we had to go there. We ran into good old Moagim. But they got run off. And now we're gonna go break into a prison. So that's cool.
Break
That's
into
pretty much the gist of it.
prison? What do you
Yeah,
mean?
don't worry about it. We have to talk to a genie who's imprisoned in
Prison of the Earth.
prison of the earth.
Lydia tells you that your Themne is run by the dwarven population. Your
We know
Themne,
that.
the dwarven leader was Havar, who is still within the clutches of the fallen lords, as far as you can tell. Yes, Havar, son of Harkin. The leader of Mirthemne is known as the Stone Singer, and the current leader of Mirthemne is known as Drovar, son of Drawlin. Oh, the prison of the earth is the most secure prison in all of the land. And in fact, Murthemne is often hailed as the most secure city in all of the land because it's built within a mountain. She hears that the dwarves, with the advent of the comet and the uprising of the undead, have closed their doors to the outside world and have holed up inside their mountain, trying to wait it out. Contact with Murthemne has been all but cut off. Only scattered escapees or messengers or sympathetic voices to the cause have given them any knowledge. They don't know too much about what's going on inside of Murthemne, so she cautions you if you go there. Dwarves are stubborn. She she speaks openly, even with Britt Barrel standing right next to her. Dwarves are stubborn and proud and hard-headed and difficult to change their ways. So be cautious and careful in your dealings.
We will. Unfortunately, this is going to be a mission run by Davril the raccoon, who we are not
Davril.
in.
The raccoon that is wanted in Madrigal?
Wanting is like
No, he was
really
wanted in flipping
the-
Scales. He was wanting it. No, he
Yeah.
was wanted in flipping Seven Gates. Madrigal, the master thief that was wanted in Seven Gates. Are you saying you're cooperating with a wanted criminal?
We got to cooperate with whoever gives us the best chance at saving the land at the moment.
As much
His
as I
skills
hate
are
to admit it,
undeniable.
I think
If.
you are right at this point in time. We need all the allies we can muster. If this Davril is... If you are choosing to trust this Davril, then I will trust your judgment.
We're
Oh, I
choosing to
wouldn't
go off
trust
of the best amount of
necessarily.
intel that we have at the moment. There's not really a lot going on in the world that we can have or control, so we have to take what we can get.
I'd say it's worth looking into what he said. But trusting him?
So that being is pretty much where we are. We still have no real clue as to what has happened to the rest of the Council of the Star. But yes, we are doing the best we can.
And it is very
Anyone have-
evident that you are doing the best you can. You are heroes already, and I am proud to count myself amongst your allies. Oh, the songs that I shall sing!
It's alright. You can sing them later. Wait till I have a few beers, okay?
Can
we-
is he familiar with? Can I hum him the sad song that we heard, and see if he recognizes it, the melody of it? Or something?
You may roll a performance check.
20.
A song of misery. You encountered the sight where a bard met an untimely end, and now its song of misery is carried upon the wind, bringing woe and sadness to travelers who happen upon the unfortunate spirit.
Okay.
I have noted several
you.
such sights in the world. Some are inhabited by benign or useful spirits, but some unfortunate tragedies persist in this world.
I let him know the location of it. I don't know if so we can, I don't know.
Avoid
Put
it
up
in
a
the
sign.
future.
Put up a sign for people. I don't know.
Keep outside. Yeah. And the Northern Hermit gave us a monkey. And there's that.
That I can see, and what a wondrous creature it is! Simply palpable with magic.
Yeah. So hopefully that will help us do something, either detect where danger will come from, or many a thing we will see in which stop dancing with the monkey.
If it is
We will see what we can do. The only other thing we have up into this moment is, do you guys need anything that you cannot procure?
The greatest thing that you can give us is more members of the Council of the Star. Fulfill that mission. Unlock the powers of Dusk Crusher. Bring the Council of the Star together.
Yeah.
And perhaps we shall find a way to lift this darkness from the land.
Betting on it.
Howdy.
You're here.
Well, I feel miserable, so
Ah,
I think I'll go curl up in a corner with a large beer. If it's all the same to you.
Yeah, other than that, we're gonna go over the maps and stuff, so nobody else really needs to be here for that. I guess, yeah. Yep.
Gale Evergreen drops a
Mhm,
small
mhm.
pouch of herbs upon the table.
oh, hell
yeah.
yeah. It's that time of night.
You know what?
Pass
And
it around.
you know
the
what
monkey
Gail wants us to do with these?
the monkey begins to step towards it, but Gale Evergreen puts a hand between the monkey and the bag and holds it back. You can see the monkey's nostrils growing wide and flaring as it breathes in the scent of the herbs, and its eyes take on a sheen that you hadn't seen before.
A monkey nip.
Exactly.
What
he
is
gives
that,
you
Gale?
he gives you a knowing look and then looks at the monkey.
Gives who a knowing look?
You all.
Oh.
I guess that's the way we can control the monkey.
Uncontrolled.
Okay. Uncontrol?
Uncontrol the monkey.
I've had enough of riddles from the tower we're just in.
Nope, he's gone.
Uncontrol my fist to your fucking. Uncontrol the monkey? That's another T-shirt, I think.
Mm,
He tosses the bag to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. He tosses the bag to Ulna before he leaves.
yes.
Can I take time to kind of try to figure out what exactly the herbs are?
Yes. May spend the time between now
Just
and when the world
yeah.
knot is active again. If you use an action to give this pile of herbs to the monkey, he will go berserk and grow in size and strength
Oh, what?
and fight like a berserker.
What is it called?
Berserker herb.
Herb. Monkey mayhem.
Herb of guts.
Rip. Is there, Steve? Is there possibly a way that we could? I know this is a really stupid gamey question, but I don't really mean it to be like super meta. But is there a way we can increase the efficiency of the world knot? I guess that's a question for the keeper, right? I probably should ask the keeper. I'm just curious. I'm gonna go ask, since we have some time.
Just FYI, Carissa does have to go to bed because she has to work in the morning.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, it's something for.
We'll leave it
ask
as a
another time.
cliffhanger as Ulna
Mhm.
walks over to ask the keeper that question. We will call it for the night. Right on.
Cliffhanger! What's
In-
the keeper gonna say?
Gives time for Steve to think about it. Interesting session. Traps, tribulations, towers, whiz bangs, lonely monstrosities.
A
This has
parade
been
of sea creatures.
Dynamite D&D.
That's dope.
Strong sea creature theme, thanks to Ulna.
Good
Yeah.
one.
It's been Dynamite D&D. We'll see you in probably 2 weeks. Once again, everybody, make sure you check out the links, which are below. We've got a Twitter. We've got a Instagram, which are identical. We've also got a Discord where you can hang out and get posts about when I post stuff onto YouTube and onto Anchor and when the next game sessions are going to be, and silly memes and occasionally gameplay stuff. Yeah. Where's my outro music? I'll wrap it up there. Once again, I'm Steve Negretti. This is Dynamite D&D. That is Carissa. That is Curly. That is Kaz. That is Sam.
You.
Bye.
And this is
Fun
Dynamite D&D.
times. I gotta go to
Roll
jury duty.
the
Eat
outro
my
credits.
butt.
Go. And as always, I'm going to pull up the Patreon while the outro credits are rolling. Pretty sure it's the same group of donators. If you donate $5 or more, you get the Kobold status, which gets a by name shout out. Today, our Kobold patrons are Drunk Kids Gaming. Thank you for your Kobold patronage. Reggie Bring It. Thank you for your Owlbear patronage. Owlbear, Reggie Bring It. California Carl. Thank you for your Hydra donation. And Time Jumper. Thank you for your Kobold patronage. Big shout out to all of our $1 seller rats out there. Thank you for your $1 donations, you seller rats. We'll catch you next time, everybody. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.